We are underway. Scott Foster, Matt Boland, Mark Lindsay have the whistles tonight. Early entry pass is denied and stolen by Minnesota, and then the Grizzlies take a foul. And that is one thing, guys, that Minnesota was so good at a year ago.
If he posts up in the paint, it's going to end up being a jump shot to start off.
Thaddeus Young rings the bell. Thaddeus Young with Philadelphia last year averaged 19 a game and shot 44% against the Grizzlies. In the game, he had a game in which he alone accounted for 27 fast break points. Tony Allen had it knocked away. Brewers got another potential run out, but Lure is back. Young, the pitch out, Brewer for three. His dribble. Rubio, straight line drive. And Wiggins buries the triple.
His first really free look.
Gasol averaged just under 15 a year ago. 3 going by in the third. Now Wiggins takes his turn against Tony Allen. Tony has to be careful. 3 fouls, and the rookie Wiggins now with 6.
Nice anticipation by Wiggins to come up with that pass. Rubio takes it himself. Nice anticipation by Wiggins to come up with that pass. Rubio takes it himself.
This is Minnesota's, I don't know if you want to call it.
Thad Young clears the rebound. 4th board of the night for Thad. Wiggins goes baseline, off the glass and in for the rookie.
I like that he's not settling for jump shots either. You know, he's been attacking since the start of this game. He's not settled.
Bringing in Thad Young, a great locker room presence. Andrew Wiggins skies, hangs in the air, alters his shot, has it dropped, and one opportunity for the young to do from the free throw line. However, he's 0 of 3 from the charity stripe in this game. Timberwolves get the offensive rebound, though. Wiggins will just pull up and say, instead of 1, I'll take 2.
How about a 4-point possession?
Game when Kevin Love wasn't on the floor, and Ricky has said that he's ready to show that he can be a leader of this team, and Andrew Wiggins ready to show that he's a legit candidate to be Rookie of the Year, one of his goals for this season. Straight away, rebounded by Rubio. Timberwolves looking to get it back to single digits. Wiggins, it's his quarter.
It's the 3rd quarter, baby. Body versus using his left hand. That time he was on the left side of the floor and was able to finish. Good defense by Andrew Wiggins.
Anthony Bennett as well, doing a nice job not fouling. Martin in the 16-foot range.
Exactly right.
Which is what he was last year.
17% inside that 10 to 16. What a block by Wiggins.
Showing the verticality as he gets up so easily. 18 per game. He's got 18 here tonight, his first start of the year. Noah denied by Wiggins.
Wiggins is doing a great job as a help defender. 1 possession game. Bulls' biggest lead was 16 at one time.
Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins starting to feel the confidence right now.
He loves the step back, doesn't he?
A nice job by Robbie filling the space, knocks the ball free. Rubio for Timberwolves just down a single point. Looking to steal one against one of the favorites in the Eastern Conference, and Andrew Wiggins.
By Lopez, catching and finishing. Darren Williams had 17 points and 9 assists in the blowout win over Oklahoma City. Wiggins sticks the jump shot, the #1 overall pick.
Look stupid. You said the wrong thing. Why not laugh? Because it was funny, like Lionel said.
Wiggins gets it to fall, and he's going to the free throw line. A chance for 3. That was our quote book presented by Geico.
The deflection. You have to attack him off the rim.
Nets having issues on this end of the floor as well. Wiggins soaring towards the rim. But Darren is clearly uncomfortable. 9 points now. Wiggins fakes out Bogdanovich and hits. Andrew Wiggins showing off to Brooklyn. Lopez banging bodies, fakes, and intercepted by Wiggins. Steps in front. Wiggins splits defenders. Bogdanovich hits the deck. That's when Rubio had the ball.
I'll tell him you said that after. Just don't run into him on the way out.
Yeah, fair point. Wiggins, the bank is open, and the foul. Karolinko came out to the scorer's table, but the next stoppage will be a timeout. It's Rubio. The jump shot for Ricky Rubio. He's kept the Nets honest from the perimeter. Nets are leading that category in the paint. They trail Minnesota by 2. Approach 5 minutes to go in the third. Wiggins over Williams. Yes. Another turnover. Martin trying to catch up to it. That is 12 turnovers for Brooklyn. Wiggins! The full repertoire is up.
Yeah. A couple of feet deeper out on the wing. Didn't have to put that one up as high. It was a well-executed play, a little cross screen for him that time. Don't let him get into the paint. He creates all kinds of problems.
Not sure who Elfrid thought was going to be in that area, but the pass is picked off by Wiggins. Thaddeus Young from the free throw line. Kevin Martin is back for Minnesota. Boy, another easy basket as Andrew Wiggins gets his first points of the night.
Both teams up.
It's 4 out of 4 in the quarter. Andrew Wiggins from the baseline. That's good. Only his second field goal tonight.
Consider out of the timeout midcourt.
Payton doesn't buy the head fake. Shot clock at 4. Wiggins over Harris. Good again. Tough shot by the rookie.
With the clock going down. Good presence.
Rebound Fournier. Run against 3. Going to take it himself. Off of Minnesota.
Zach LaVine, a 22-footer, and he nails
that was
it.
pretty. And assertive.
Zach LaVine, who had all of 4 points and 2 assists in 13 NBA minutes.
Brought to you by Ron Rusty. He'll have his rewind. We'll get you into the Geico Coach's Corner with Keith Smart. Highlights and analysis and more. Here's Eric Antonio.
only exceeding Ron Rusty. Pekovic rolls in another hook. Tony, if he catches us that deep, it's trouble.
He needs help. Williams got to get help from the team where he won 14 out of 16 series, postseason series.
Nice drive by Andrew Wiggins. Well, he gets to the launch pad. He could accelerate and then elevate. And the rebound of Gorgui Zhang. Nice hit by LaVine. Wiggins wham with both hands. Wiggins, after LaVine threaded the needle, Wiggins making sure.
3 short off front iron from Thaddeus Young. Ariza entered today at 48% from 3 as Harden gets blocked by the #1 overall pick, Andrew Wiggins.
That ball up through you, try to get a 3-point play, but Wiggins, good discipline there. James just knocked the shot down.
Harden's first field goal as Wiggins delivers his.
Come over and who are really making their mark now in the NBA.
You see it in a guy who unfortunately is injured tonight in Ricky Rubio as Wiggins goes baseline with the right hand slam. Confident, doesn't he?
He sure does.
Here's Wiggins. Working the jab step, the jumper. It's good, and it's a 3 for Andrew Wiggins. Shot clock at 3. Cannon gets by LaVine and then meets Thaddeus Young. Minnesota looking to push. Wiggins finishes in transition.
Defense has picked up.
Minnesota started 19 of 38. They've missed 12 of their last 13 shots. Wiggins hits that one.
Too strong and well timed by Andrew Wiggins. It hung up there almost like it was going to go over the glass, and he gets a triple out of it. He's a good-looking athlete at about 6'6".
Opportunities to knock down shots, they knock him down, but some of it is the Minnesota defense that hasn't been there. Nice shot.
Andrew Wiggins, good-looking player. First overall, set a new franchise record for points and a half for the Pels. 75 on the board as the Pelicans lead it now on the mid-range game of Wiggins, 75 to 39. Kevin Martin. And followed by Wiggins. Timed it well on the weak side. Ryan Anderson, second in double figures off the bench. Good job, Anderson with the help. And that is a deep one.
Whoa.
Andrew Wiggins.
Show your range, young fella. Show your range.
And David
for Drew to get an easy knockdown shot.
Second triple of the game for Holiday. He is 6 of 7. 17 points on 7 shots. And, ooh, young fella off the window. That was a nice touch.
You like it.
Off arm, Wiggins. And it worked.
That's good. That's good stuff.
Monty says he's really worked on his shot, and it shows. He's got a great balance between driving to the basket and shooting that Monty likes. And he says also that he and Tyreek have a much better relationship this
of what we talked about, secondary offense. That happened because the matchups were all screwed up, as you see Pekovic trying to go over his shoulder. Wiggins on the glass.
Tipped in by Wiggins first half. And they improved on that tonight with the big lead at halftime as Dallas was up by 19 at the intermission. Andrew Wiggins over Parsons on a turnaround shot for his second hoop of the night. Outlet pass. Ellis. Oh, nice flip behind Chandler. Wiggins up ahead and
moves to your initial move, and that's been one of the great things about Amari Stoudemire in the post. He's so quick, so diverse.
Andrew Wiggins, it took him 5 shots, but he finally has a field goal. You're saying it's really tough for them to evaluate how long it's going to take for him to get back because he's still in a boot, still on crutches, as Andrew Wiggins gets his second make of the game.
And he just housed J.R. Smith.
Good to see Mo coming alive. 3 of 5.
What a pass. Not a great handle.
Timberwolves come away with it. 9 turnovers.
Get it to the hot shooter.
Martin gives it back. Wiggins inside, buries it.
Well, that was just quick ball movement.
Andrew Wiggins will take the 3 and bury the triple. Wiggins heating up. Leonard over Wiggins. Williams, the outlet for Wiggins, who gets in front of everybody and is able to finish in transition. Comes over, Joseph loses the basketball, and give Mo Williams some credit there because he came over and knocked that ball free, causing a little bit more time to get chewed up. And the shot clock down to 2. Tapped, out of bounds. No, it stays inbounds. They get it ahead to Corey Brewer. Anthony Bennett with the finish. What a Sevic's system for so long that it just becomes second nature to them. They do all the little things right. Andrew Wiggins baseline. And Wiggins will go to the free throw line. These youngsters a chance to play, and if they make mistakes, they make mistakes. That was the best way for them to learn is by playing. And right now, Andrew Wiggins starting to heat up a little bit. Next all time. Wiggins again on the baseline.
You're still getting it done.
Over 17 minutes to go here. And he's going to see some minutes, too, with Corey Joseph being unavailable.
How about
that play? Levine. Wiggins gets the screen from Bennett, feeds Bennett back, and he throws it down. So the 2 #1 overall picks getting it done on that possession. Game, 3rd highest scoring duo in the NBA coming into the night. LeBron and Kyrie are 1, and Curry and Clay are 2.
Just a nice rip move. Square up. It's an actually seen
it over. Collison. Thompson gets it inside for McLemore. Will bring it up. Great ball handling skills for a big man for DeMarcus Cousins. That time has it taken away by Wiggins right as I compliment the ball handling skills at flight 13. A bit sooner, as you said, Marty, than they would really like, but bottom line is they're going to have to do it. Andrew Wiggins right out of the timeout getting it done. Andrew Wiggins last night, 9 points in the 3rd quarter, trailing only Anthony Bennett, who has 10. First bench points in the game for Minnesota, and they're about to get some more. Shabazz flying through the air.
Because I thought he'd be an excellent player, just a grinded out 2-way player. He's kind of bounced around a little bit too, hasn't he? Nice post up that time. Talk about left box post ups.
Rebound. McLemore met by Buttinger, and nice hustle by Wiggins as he fills the passing lane to come up with the basketball. Well, they're letting him play, Jim. They're still letting him play. Buttinger wide open, look.
Wow, that's quite the sequence.
Williams.
Another defensive play by Wiggins. That's 2 in a row. He cut off the baseline.
Point margin as Mo Williams off the heel, but Anthony Bennett gets the rebound. Wiggins back for Bennett. And AB burying it. Wiggins gets bumped, but able to get the basketball back. Wiggins for the three. Timberwolves have trailed in this game by as many as 11. Zach LaVine showing some aggressiveness, getting it to the bucket. Andrew Wiggins there to pick up the chain. Mo Williams, 10 assists on the night, but has yet to get one in the second half. Andrew Wiggins, new career high now for him with 22 points. Andre Karolinko, by the way, not with the Nets on the road trip. Speculation that maybe he may be up. How about Andrew Wiggins? Another stop by the Wolves. Gorgie has been impressive defensively tonight. Down low, the feed inside for Wiggins, off the glass and in. Wiggins wanted a foul call, doesn't get it. The start of the night, 1 of 4 from three-point range and hit on 3 of his next 5. Brewer gives it up. Wiggins throws it down.
The veteran Brooklyn team, obviously, they knew how to play, but for a first-time job, that's a tough job to have as Wiggins flexes a little perimeter muscle right there.
Andrew Wiggins came in rebound. Parker, little touch pass for Sanders, mishandled it, and then the Bucks turn it over. Wiggins takes it against Antetokounmpo. The only time Parker and Wiggins both played, Wiggins didn't play in the game in Milwaukee. Parker had 21 in that game, Wiggins had 10, and Andrew Wiggins with his 5th dunk of the season, completing the alley. His NBA career did hit one the other night against Sacramento. Bennett in front of everybody, bobbles it, and then throws it down.
Yeah, yep, so they're good though, they're doing well.
Thank you for your time, and congratulations on that gold medal.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, they are loading up on Andrew Wiggins, and that's a good pass out.
Bennett makes them pay.
I mean, you see how teams, and that shows you a little bit about how handle matters in terms of being able to make plays for yourself and others.
That was pretty impressive right there by Wiggins.
Just rising over the top.
Trying to set up Antetokounmpo, and the Wolves have it. Wiggins for the three. And Andrew Wiggins, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc tonight. Silva gives it up for Middleton.
No.
Shot clock winding down. Doesn't get it away in time. It'll be a shot clock violation. Other than the dunk.
Outside the paint.
How about this? Wolves getting it done in transition.
I was still stunned by Gordon's block.
Parker, who's been awfully quiet here in this second half, and that's sent the other way by Andrew Wiggins.
Natural ability. And Shabazz Muhammad, it was a lost year for Shabazz last year too, the former Bruin. He lost a bunch of weight. They worked out together. Look at this move by Wiggins. And the foul.
Loose ball and
Young into the corner. Ronnie Price. What a game Ronnie played the other night. Best game he has in a while. Said he had fresh legs for once.
That's just a difficult pass that Jordan Hill tried.
Thaddeus Young lays it off, and a block from behind by Boozer. Does not score. So he finishes the time before, but not that time. And Levine dunks it home.
Well, as so often happens.
Jang out to Wiggins. He lets a 3 go and hits. So Andrew Wiggins, who had a very off night against the Lakers on Friday, ended up just 1 of 8 in that ball game. Really trying to push it up. Batum short with the 3. Blazers 0 for 4. Blake tips that pass intended for Wiggins. Wiggins got it anyway and scores. All the block of the year in the NBA. As Portland turns it over. Wiggins, nice job by Wiggins to cross over. He had Batum on him, one of the best chase down shot blockers in the league.
40% of his threes, exactly where you would hope your shooting guard is.
Nice to see these white uniforms, but Pete Serrano, the equipment manager, had to hunt for him. There's a score inside by Wiggins and a foul called against Barnes. And that's the follow by Griffin, won't go. DeAndre Jordan has it, bounces out of his hands, and Wiggins comes the other way with it.
And it's one thing.
Reddick has it poked away by Williams.
And they are very good at stealing the
lob,
basketball.
the Wiggins, and a slam.
And that's why people love this kid and his potential. They think one day he can be a defensive lockdown stopper.
The first quarter. Minnesota working a distance. Williams, nice little bounce pass to Wiggins for the stop. Pretty play.
How about Mo Williams?
Gains for him there. Wiggins to Bennett. Bounce, 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 bounce in.
I'm happy for Bennett. It must not have been easy for
the Clippers live. Wiggins penetrate. Kick to Brewer. To go to the hole and bank it in. Corey Brewer has 9. To Bennett. High draft picks all over the place here for these guys now. Wiggins. Got a bounce.
Had himself a good half. He's got 14.
63-50.
Last game against the Clippers Monday night in Los Angeles. Andrew Wiggins drops down his first bucket of the game. It's one of those things where Andrew Wiggins, he's been on a few magazine covers. Just yet another one to add to the list for Andrew Wiggins, and drops down the three-pointer. Andrew Wiggins coming in tonight, shoot.
Big-time name on that team was Hot Rod Huntley.
Slick Leonard also was on that plane.
The late Utah Jazz radio announcer. Now what we doing? A lot of that going around.
Andrew Wiggins knocks it free. Timberwolves chance to tie it up or take. KJ McDaniels lost the basketball, and really lost the basketball now as Wiggins comes in to intercept it, runs the floor for the throwdown. And the Timberwolves a big stop. Thad Young for Corey Brewer. He keeps it himself and finger rolls it in.
I knew Thad was going to do that. The Euro step was coming.
He was 3 of 3 from downtown against San Antonio. Timberwolves a big stop. Thad Young for Corey Brewer. He keeps it himself and finger rolls it in.
And they've been winning games, and why they're so good is defensively. And you wouldn't normally say that with this Houston team. Is Thad Young gets an easy hoop right away out of the box, but Kevin McHale deserves a lot of credit. JB Bickerstaff as well. JB
stay together and do one-on-one.
Yeah.
Following practice, it was legendary.
But what I'm talking about is team concept. Nice move by Andrew Wiggins. Minnesota did a pretty good job.
Levine. Wiggins finds Brewer for the 3, and Corey knocking it down, but they called it 2. Harden in traffic, denied by Brewer. Wiggins running the floor with Terry to beat. Andrew Wiggins with the finish, and the rookie puts Minnesota back on top with 2 to go. Step back. Andrew Wiggins works inside for the rebound, took it away and gets the flush. Kevin McHale needs to use a timeout. 16th year in the league for Terry. Wiggins, what a pass inside as he finds Thad Young. It's the first foul of the game against Motiejunas. Wiggins, a spin on the baseline, and Wiggins with the finish. Boy, he's putting the pedal to the metal in the aggression department, Jim.
This guy. But I like the footwork, though. That's the way to move around. Make a play. That's exactly right. Don't just let him come down and throw it directly in. Play around.
Minnesota, good D that possession.
Wiggins all the way to the rack and scores.
That's what a young ball club should do.
Wiggins. Sweeping hook over Kawhi Leonard.
That's a solid move, showing off some of his self with an easy jump hook in the lane.
And Leonard is now in double figures with 10, averages 14. Wiggins counters with the corner jumper. Cuts it to an 11-point.
At the end of the day, Zach LaVine is probably more combo than he is point guard. But the athleticism and the ability, he has got a thirst to get shots, and Andrew Wiggins comes off that pin down. That time by Andrew Wiggins. When you take it into space like that, you better have your hand grip the basketball. They are going to strip it from you if you don't. Nice shot by Andrew Wiggins coming off that screen to the corner.
First points off turnovers on 3 turnovers by the Wolves tonight. Shabazz Muhammad, his first make of the evening.
Levine.
Wiggins. The finish for Andrew on the baseline.
Andrew has got to be feeling a little bit of pressure. 37% overall.
Timberwolves, though, are shooting 33%. Andrew Wiggins. He's got 16. Klay Thompson has 15.
That's the next frontier for Zach LaVine, to be able to handle the basketball in tight spaces. A shot by Andrew Wiggins. Nice job by Zach to get through all that.
He stayed on top of the screen on both of it. Timberwolves in transition. Corey Brewer with the finish. Brewer for Anthony Bennett. Bennett will take it. Wiggins there to tap it up and in.
What strikes you, though, is
stars in this league approach their game, how they practice. Zach LaVine, what a little sequence there by Zach, and Andrew Wiggins, the beneficiary, as he gets to throw down this. LaVine looking for Wiggins. 19 points on the night for Wiggins. And Andrew able to bury the bucket after Barnes falls to the 42 to go. The Warriors after this, Jim, we always look at the schedule and everybody's got their complaints, right, about the NBA schedule as Chase Puttinger drops down the triple. The Northwest Division rivals. Meeting on November 30th in Portland was close with about 5 minutes to go until Portland pulled away, and Zach LaVine did not score in that
play that was called out of a timeout.
Wiggins picked up by Steve Blake, who's been an excellent addition for the Blazers this season. And he gets it to roll in. And you're not ranking them because they're inactive. Well, they are inactive, but not a healthy inactive. Andrew Wiggins, his second bucket of the night.
I like the dribble to the middle.
Adrian against Kaman, drops it through.
So that's what I'm saying. Jeff Adrian, he's another
to the night.
Minnesota dominating the glass, too, a 19-9 advantage.
Wiggins, beautiful feet inside, and a nice cut by Corey. It pays off. Rolls with their largest margin. Lillard on Brewer. Wiggins will take it over Batum and bury it.
Got squared up that time. He didn't try to fight Batum in the post to get off. So unless they're going to run other action than a left box post up for him to get him the basketball, they're going to have to do that.
Wiggins baseline over Batum, who let him take it and makes him pay. Aldridge stripped away again. Wiggins gets in front of everybody, and Wiggins with the throwdown with the finish. Yeah. A lot of games are played short minutes. That is a long, long run to hold that player scoreless in the opening half.
Wow. It's a lot of body contact. And again, Lopez just goes straight up. The law of verticality, ender, right? I mean, he understands concepts. He executes it pretty well.
Good things happen when he's on the floor, Jim. We talked about it. He's got a plus rating of 26 on the other end. Wiggins. Adrian will take it over Kaman and uses the bank.
He's worked in the summertime with Mike Pentner.
Loses the basketball. Lillard ahead, Wiggins to contend, and the Blazers are unable to cash it in. Still time for the Wolves to get off a shot here. Brewer will launch from three and bury the triple.
That you don't want to do.
Closest this game has been since it was 44-36. Early in the third quarter, and Wiggins pushes it back up to 10, and Corey Brewer.
Minnesota, where do they go to score the basketball?
Wiggins.
We're going to ask Wiggins to make shots for you, and he's coming through.
8 of 15 shooting in the game for Wig. LaVine. Wiggins will take it and make it.
He's wearing Nicholas Batum out in this game, isn't he?
KD said Wiggins is going to be a force in this league. It's just a matter of time. And then David Jimmy said, but hopefully he plays terrible tonight.
Well, Andrew Wiggins, some points.
Spent a lot of time in the weight room.
Well, 2 for Shabazz, and the Timberwolves finally get their first offensive rebound of the game and their first second chance points of the game, courtesy of Andrew Wiggins. Doesn't hurt to be explosive and also be able to shoot as well. Russell Westbrook has all of those. Gordon Jang. Jim, it's also his third. Wiggins splits between Adams and Durant and able to get a finish. It is tough to win in this league.
Well, Minnesota's had success against OKC here at Target Center.
Won 3 of the last 4 in this building. Wiggins sticking with it, gets it to go. Oh yeah, by the way, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. Corey Brewer, no. Durant unable to hold on to it. The Wolves will take it back.
3-and-D guy and a really good athlete. He put it on the deck, get to the rim. He's had some pretty nice dunks himself.
Wiggins.
Nice.
Durant sent the other way by Andrew Wiggins.
By Minnesota, Jeff Adrian's only played 4 minutes.
Wiggins over Lamb. Wiggins drops it down after coming up with that block on Durant.
Shooting that shot.
Wiggins has it knocked away, gets it back. Inside for Bennett. Anthony knocked to the ground, so can't really fault him on that. Got up and got back as quick as he could. Wiggins for the long two.
Sometimes that's just the easier thing to do.
Wiggins spins, got Kobe going the wrong way. And a nice start to the night for Andrew Wiggins. Timberwolves have won 3 straight in this series and 4 of the last 5. Wiggins dropping it down. And that after we mentioned the Ronny Turiaf surgery. Flip Saunders asked, does this mean Jeff Adrian will be staying around a lot longer? And he said, we'll see, just like he said about everything related to the injuries. Just 5 points for Young, who had 29 on Friday, season high against the Spurs, including that game winner. Wiggins up to 14.
Time on the clock. A couple of other plays as well. And don't want to lose that hunger. You don't want to lose that drive. I thought they started the game out that way. They pushed up defensively.
First quarter of the year, and he said, not really. You know, obviously doing his homework on this team, being on the Pacers team a year ago, he knew he was going to come in with a good fit. You see Andrew Wiggins get to the and one there. And then we got to talking about him being a Eagles fan.
By Miller, who couldn't get the slam.
Had that kind of leap to him. Was that Andre?
Yeah, it was Andre. Just a tad, maybe an inch short.
Just talked to assistant coach Roy Rogers. He said the defense was pretty good there in the first half. He said we got Minnesota to go to their counters on offense, and they weren't ready for that. He said although the wings were flying around.
Assists. Wiggins pulls up. Heck of a player. Andrew Wiggins, the #1 pick in the draft.
26, the game was in Philadelphia.
Spingarn High School zone. Blocked at the other end. Discussed this before, you know, every team has a letdown at some point in the season, more than one game often. You got to be careful not to do it against teams that are this far below 500, especially on your home court.
Sullinger thought about a 3, puts it on the floor instead, tries to feed it to Zeller, who gets picked off. Rebound batted around. Sullinger comes up with it quickly to Smart, ahead to Green. Green taking it right to the basket. That's a block by Wiggins.
How about the foul on that one?
Shabazz Muhammad in the right spot, puts Minnesota back. Minnesota getting the shots. Wiggins, nice pass. Jeng with the easy 2. Somewhere to go with it. Hand off to Williams. Good defense there by Olynyk. And Wiggins knocks down a jump shot. Andrew Wiggins now 1 for 6 in the game. Jeff Green just keeps on going to the basket, has it blocked at the last minute, picked off by Muhammad, gets it ahead to Levine. Levine to the basket. Strong play underneath. Wiggins gets 2 and will get to the line.
Andrew Wiggins, 5 of 19 from the field in the 2-game road trip, but trying to get an impact here early. Looking for Shabazz Muhammad, and going to be one of the growing pains for this team, Jim, when you're so young.
But you don't front the post unless you know the backside is there. As Gorgie kisses it off the glass, you don't go into a front. Down there. Gorgie Jeng was trailing the play. We had some quick shots earlier in the first half where, you know, the trailer is the guy that rebounded the center normally, and Andrew Wiggins finally knocks one down. Sometimes those, and Zach takes points in the game.
Thad Young
Get in there.
Andrew Wiggins puts it through.
Minnesota needed that.
That particular pass Kyrie tried to hit LeBron with, that's what I like about this team now. They're looking for passing opportunities.
Wiggins gets inside. Nice drive to the Thaddeus Young jumps. Missed it. Long launch. Wiggins with a three-point stroke. His shot to me looks better than it did in the summertime. Painful blister on his right foot. Sean Marion out there as well. Getting the active hands inside Wiggins. Got loose. Tune for our Mazda halftime report. Zach LaVine back out there. Has been quiet so far.
Kyrie's done a good job of not giving him a lot of avenues.
Wiggins hits for three. Good concentration. Muhammad, another UCLA Bruin, along with Wiggins. Wiggins hard charging inside to a pass. Muhammad scored it.
Not taking care of the ball properly tonight.
Kyrie with a quick hand. Wiggins stole it back. Up top. Through the hands of Jang.
Wow.
Minnesota with a golden opportunity. Anxiously going to go back to work to the same guru in California next summer. Inside Wiggins on the burst. Andrew Wiggins with 16. Coming up on 8.5 to play in this corner. Wiggins backs out. Good behind Jang, who still stayed with it with good hands. As Miller got his first look at the rim tonight. Back the other way, Wiggins sends it and rattles it home for three as Varejao is down at the other end of the floor. Feeling very confident. He's confident as we have seen him shoot the ball this season. Darts inside.
Boy, this
in the quarter. Cavs trying to lengthen that lead now. Thompson Love James out there with Waiters in the backcourt. Tristan Thompson had it blocked. Met at the top by Wiggins. Still a ton of time left in this one. Wiggins again in the post-up. Great footwork and a score. Very comfortable with his back to the bucket.
And the Cavs spark off the bench during this homestand.
Cavs with 5 double-figure scores. Wiggins in the post scores 2 more. Kevin Love went down.
Another team, Minnesota third in the NBA. And poor entry pass. Out of transition, and LaVine lays it in. Lonzo G, air ball. Here comes Mo Williams. And the dunk at the other end. They will run. We told you about it a while ago. They like to get out and fast break. Chandler 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Now Hickson. In the lane, shot blocked, got it back, put it up, no. Mozgov chasing. Thaddeus Young comes out with it. Budinger got Wiggins. And Wiggins knocks it in. He looks pretty good so far, Scott. Rookie from Kansas. 6'8", 200. First all. Anthony Bennett has come on. Former #1 overall pick. Wiggins will bounce inside. He lays it in. So he's got some arms, doesn't he? Follow in on Wiggins, can't shoot. 2-man game. Follow inside, no. Manimal, yes! Kevin Fareed having a solid first half. Out to Wiggins. Good bounce pass to LaVine. Yeah, Wiggins got some good fundamentals. Strong passer, defender. His career. Wide open. Thaddeus Young knocks it in. 8th-year man from Georgia Tech. Get there and give me the answer and the final result after the game. And the tip-in is good. You would agree with that, wouldn't you? Oh, yeah. Listen, there's not a guy, gal. Like a perfect follow dunk. Budinger casts off. Goes and gets it. Good job. Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins. Up to 12, 14, 16. Couple missed shots, couple opportunities, couple baskets. For a team that doesn't shoot a high percentage, the Nuggets take a lot. Edward Ty in 8th place all by himself. Chandler's got 20. Good hedge out by Fareed. Inside Wiggins, and Wiggins puts it to bed. Well, they talked about with boy,
the Warriors won that game, but just watching Zach LaVine and Andrew Wiggins, and Wiggins sneaking along the baseline.
He's the real deal. Inside and out. Good three-point shooter, too.
post-up. Andrew Wiggins was taking number one. They thought he'd be able to play defense. Ran, and Space was able to get the freebie. We're staying down. Jang with the step back. Minnesota red hot to begin. They're 5 of 6
because he's not a good enough shooter for one thing to be an off guard.
Okay, first of all. Iguodala got caught up in the air. Nowhere to go. Throws it away, and they'll just throw it away that way.
Get him back to the way they've been playing when they won 16 in a row.
Well, and this
is what we're talking about. That's a nice move.
Wiggins, you see glimpses of the number one pick there.
Courtesy of your local Ford stores. Ford, go further.
Thaddeus Young, 8th year out of your old alma mater, Georgia Tech. That ball tipped in. Wiggins will get the bucket. 3 rebounds, a couple of assists. Trey Burke turns the corner on Levine. Tough shot, blocked. Big block by Zhang. On the run, Minnesota lob it up and in. Muhammad.
A great defense.
Now they will allow you to score. They give up 109 points a game, 29th ranked in the NBA. And another bucket. Yeah, Minnesota with 7. Exum goes baseline. Really stole it away. Yep, it's off the foot of Levine. Thaddeus Young drives on a kick out, passing the ball. Minnesota up high goes Rudy. Not a good tip. Shot is up. Bang.
You know, I'm not sure if
Wiggins.
the referee, if that ball went tilted to the Minnesota. Rudy couldn't get that ball.
Outside. Here comes Thaddeus Young. Ball's loose. Wiggins picks it up the garbage and puts it in. Wiggins had a 6-point first half. 8 points on. Levine with the belt high dribble down to Wiggins. He'll wiggle against Hayward. That's a great shot up and in. He's in double figures with 10. Mo Williams cuts around the corner on a catch and shoot 3, up and in. Big shot. Wiggins.
Jure has not been out of control tonight.
14th lead change. Wiggins broke 3 and the Burke. 22 on the night. 64 all. Back and forth we go on that high floater by Wiggins. 3rd. Hayward makes his move. He'll wiggle down the paint. Tough shot blocked. Down he goes. No
call.
call.
Contact. Jazz fans aren't happy with this one. A lot of contact right here on Hayward.
And the ball game is tied at 72. Jazz turn it over. Williams lobs it up. Oh my! Wiggins. Ball up by 5. 6 minutes left. The rookie Levine goes inside. The wiggle by Wiggins. Jumper sweep up and in.
Bests against any opponent.
Back on November 22nd, had a double-figure game that night. Had 12 points in the ball game.
Gorgie Jang using the glass. Yeah, suffice it to say, Derek gets a little bit fired up to
collapse, and that pass has got to be on target. That was a little bit too far ahead. Not a great move that time by Andrew Wiggins.
They're calling goaltend here, though. So the basket is going to count. Career high 21.2 points per game coming into the night. Wiggins mentioned had his career high against the first time it's gone through, though. The previous 2 points were on that goaltend, and then Wiggins, anticipating the pass, comes up with the steal, takes it the distance for the throwdown. Shots out of 19 attempts. Wiggins, shot clock down to 3, able to get around Derek Williams and throw it down. Well, Bennett misses, but Gorgie Jang there did not hit the rim, so shot clock did not reset. It doesn't matter. Andrew Wiggins, his 3rd dunk of the night.
Gorgie Jang with the dime.
Bounce to Mo Williams. Thad Young for Wiggins. He's got McLemore on him. Cousins sends it the other way, but that's going to be his 2nd goaltend of the game, and that
tender was completely off.
Wiggins up to 12 points now. 6-0 run by the Wolves. McLemore has it stripped away by Wiggins. 22 points, 9 rebounds in that Kings win. Step back jumper for Wiggins.
Dennis Cantor, this last ball game for Minnesota.
Wiggins underneath. He gives it up for Gorgie Jang.
Gorgie's been getting a lot of high percentage shots in this game, hasn't he? Number
Sacramento 5th in the league in points in the paint scoring, averaging 45.5 per game on the season. Timberwolves dead last in points in the paint defense, just under 48. And Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins against Rudy Gay, fouled in the process. Wiggins up to 25. Wolves have not led in this game, and they force a turnover. 18th turnover of the game against the Sacramento Kings. Wiggins, what a spin move and a better finish against Rudy Gay. Takes it inside, has the ball knocked free. And the Wolves once again come out of there with it. Thad Young.
Oh, this is a team that's hungry to win.
Effort the other night against Sacramento.
And right there is going to be the first one. And you know why? Because they're loading up on Shabazz Muhammad normally in the matchup. And so Andrew Wiggins gets freed up by the double team that time on Shabazz Muhammad.
Nice active hands by Gorgie, but even better hands by Hayward as he comes up with the basketball, and then Levine reaches.
Again, up screening.
Wiggins.
Good stuff. Love it.
Back-to-back buckets for the rookie. Well, I asked Quinn Snyder about it before the game tonight. He didn't have any problem with it. He said, hey, Shabazz was having a terrific night, and he was clearly excited about the way things were going. Dante Exum dropping down the triple.
Hayward that time to knock that pass away.
Shot clock down to 8. Wiggins takes it in against Exum and gets the finish inside.
That's an attacking move right there.
Wiggins going to work on Ingles. Rattles it home.
How about that? You've got mittens. You need that kind of intelligence here in Minnesota.
Mo Williams driving the baseline. Tell you what, today was a fantastic winter day. We get word from the Timberwolves media relations staff that indeed it's the first time they've been on the floor together since December 3rd. Wolves working inside to Gorgie Jang for the throwdown. Gives it up to Gorgie Jang, works it over to Andrew Wiggins for the triple, and Timberwolves finally have one from downtown.
That's good action from 3 young players right.
Go to the fourth quarter without the lead, as they did tonight. In fact, they have the worst win percentage in the league when it comes to those scenarios, but finish it off against Phoenix on Wednesday. Wiggins leans in against Ingles, drops it through, and one opportunity for Andrew Wiggins. They're going back home to take on Indiana before coming all the way back to the Midwest to start a 3-game road trip that they'll begin in Chicago. Wiggins driving it inside. Many defensive possessions for the Timberwolves. Andrew Wiggins, fresh off the Rookie of the Month honor, feeding Gorgie Jang the and one opportunity for the big fella from Senegal.
Took the ball handler, and everybody sort of forgot about Flalo on the perimeter.
Shabazz left alone for the triple, drills it.
Minnesota really needed that hoop right there.
Gives it back to AB. Shot clock down to 3. Wiggins, 4-3. Underway. Timberwolves trailed by as many as 24, had an early 7-point lead in this game before Denver caught fire on Andrew Wiggins. That's a good start to the second half. Reed able to get a little bit higher than Wiggins and come up with it, but then turns it over. Shabazz. Andrew Wiggins for the triple.
They needed Andrew Wiggins to come alive.
Gorgie hands it off for Wiggins. Shabazz straight away on the 3. And the Timberwolves coming alive here in the second half.
To speed the game up. Scrap on defense, but pick the pace up offensively.
Levine coast to coast, followed by Wiggins.
That was a funny looking block. Thad just loses the ball for no reason. Gets it back.
Timberwolves with numbers here, 4-on-2. Wiggins out of the corner for the 3. Wiggins going right at Chandler.
That's what I'm talking about. And he's come through. 4 of 6 from outside the arc. He has just really been effective from the perimeter. Nice job by Wiggins to get that shot off.
Wiggins comes down with the rebound. All the way to the rack. Gets it to go. Wiggins will get to 20 points. Troy Daniels gets away the three. Drops
he's
it
gonna knock
through.
that one down.
Bledsoe, and Bo Williams able to haul down the strong side board.
Well, that's not the strength of Bledsoe's game. Just 31% from three, as Wiggins continues to be hot from behind the arc. A little different animal when 23's not out there.
Yeah. Here's Wiggins burying the jumper. Andrew Wiggins.
Got to be the right opportunity, got to be the right place. And they're still trying to find out here as Flip Saunders is trying that with everybody. As Wiggins with a nice little post move there, and Flip Saunders telling it fourth.
Wiggins the jab step and the jumper soft.
Right over Gerald Green, a big time athlete. That's of his. I would have liked to have split. That would have been.
You think Brent would have been okay with that? Oh, Wiggins with the righty hammer.
No, I know Brent wouldn't have been. He's elegant.
Saved it, but now he's stuck. Trying to hustle back. Tucker loses, and now Wiggins is in an advantageous position.
The Sacramento Kings.
Cherry picking their way. So around the hedge. Dropped it. Wiggins. Good toss ahead to Muhammad. On the run. Skies in for the bucket and the foul. Impressive reach and elevation from Muhammad.
I would bring in some bona fide veterans that you know what you're going to get, that have been there, been in the playoffs, understand how to win. I think there's enough young talent here that you surround them with those type of veterans that this team.
Comes up with it. Phoenix looking to dash ahead. Bledsoe able to save, but there's Wiggins skying in traffic. Sloppy back and forth. And Bledsoe 13. No.
Oh, the Kings are back.
And there's Muhammad with a little extra pump. Shabazz Muhammad with the follow.
Oh my goodness.
Freakish athletes with no conscience. As Wiggins buries the long two.
Well, that's what happens.
Still out. He'll be back in the next couple weeks. Wiggins, quick trigger and a delivery.
Very nice. Good flash to the middle of the floor, and Thaddeus Young finds it.
Unable to hit off the head of Bledsoe. And Markieff Morris ends up with it, but Wiggins takes it right back. And then finds Jay, who can't control.
Oh, my.
A 6-0 Phoenix run to go up by 5. Here's Wiggins swiveling through.
You're right. Pachulia understands that you want to be patient on the offensive end and work Minnesota's defense to get those open looks. Andrew Wiggins, 14.3 a game, challenged nicely in there.
Well, Jang has been known to block shots, big-time rebounder. He's made a ton of progress since we played Minnesota the last time.
Has been out with an ankle injury 9 weeks today. And it was revealed yesterday that he also pulled a muscle in the ankle. Buttinger hits a three. He can do that. And the player is coming into the moving defender. That's what causes the foul.
That's what causes the foul.
Wiggins.
Now, Zaza, what he can do, Jim, to help that situation is just not pick.
Giannis the rebound. Here he comes. He wanted Kendall Marshall in the corner, but didn't have anything near enough on.
Excellent concentration.
Corky Jang. Troy Daniels missing the three. Buttinger tracks down the long rebound. Here's Wiggins. He has a bit of a pedigree. His father Mitchell played in the league. That's a possible three-point play as Wiggins takes it in and is fouled by Henson.
The cross-court pass, full court, not a good decision.
A long pass, bobbled, then picked up, and Hummel hits a two.
This Milwaukee Buck team with his presence and his basketball savvy.
Wiggins on the dunk. O.J. Mayo tossed his shoe into the crowd. Let anybody wearing a Bucks uniform get away with lackadaisical play, I don't think. Buttinger. It was legal.
where you get set, you put your body on the player, you make sure they cannot escape your screen.
Wiggins comes down and calmly hits a three after taking that hit. Standing by a cutout of Buckingham Palace. Milwaukee headed for London. Brandon Knight coughed it up and then fouls.
To their weak side because passing is more difficult. Not only shooting, but passing.
Jose Mayo stayed with Wiggins. He was able to find a three-point shooter, Thaddeus Young.
Mo Williams played really well in that loss to Phoenix here at Target Center on Wednesday night. Andrew Wiggins, nice find from Gorgui Dieng inside.
In the area of working in tight spaces, both with his dribble and stepping through defenders like that.
Ooh.
Beautiful pass by Mo Williams. Great screen that time, too, by Andrew Wiggins. Set a great screen for being the great defender that he is. He does make first-team all-defense, but the fact that he's never won Defensive Player of the Year, I think, is kind of a slight. As AB knocks down a nice shot inside Anthony Bennett.
So a much more efficient night for the Spurs veteran. Andrew Wiggins and Jim right on point. They get it to him to start the second half. Wiggins gets the screen from Gorgui Dieng, who rolls, gets paid off as a result. Gorguy's up to 16 points on the night. San Antonio only 3 fast break points last night against Phoenix as Wiggins muscles inside for the bucket. 17 fast break points for San Antonio here tonight.
Solid defense. He plays concept. He doesn't kill you out there defensively as Andrew Wiggins spins right around him. But offensively, he just is he's a good ball mover.
Right idea. He just made poor execution.
And now Wiggins to Young.
Yeah, he did. Matter of fact, he got away with the Pacers get away with probably having a foul, but you can see what happens, how quickly they can get it going in the other direction. Been a little bit more programmed as you've done it as part of the subs.
Well, there's a nice move again by Gorgui Dieng. Tied at 19 Saturday in Philadelphia.
I'm sure he's happy to be on the floor. See if they go to Wiggins, who has Rodney Stuckey on him. That's exactly what they do. They post him in the first play. Once you take Solomon Hill out of the game because of the size difference.
Around Christmas where they shot 50% or better from the field?
Yeah, a little bit of, I think, was addressed by Frank in that you come back off that West Coast road trip and it's hard to get your legs, and I think that may have been a little bit a part of the problem, but now you should have fresh legs.
And they already have 3 block shots.
Well, they're athletic. Oh boy, just fell asleep on that one, and Stuckey again gets called out, and a terrific pass by Dieng, who was almost 25 feet from the basket to be able to make it on the inside. A lot of what the Pacers go through.
Wiggins, tough move.
Well, he wasn't one that could play through contact early in the year, and that's where he's starting to get better.
The Quinn Buckner Saggy Awards.
We can give them Golden Globes if they want. Give them some Globies. I don't care. Give them, if they're acting, give them to them.
And Andrew Wiggins, the basket and a foul. Williams out to Wiggins. And now Williams for 3.
I mean, he's like a one-man show. And I don't care who's on him. You got to stay on him. You got to shut them down from scoring points.
C.J. Watson has come back in. Mo Williams has 42.
Somebody.
Hummel missed it, but Wiggins at the rim.
Yeah, well, that's because he had 3 people at one point chasing Mo Williams, and he moved the ball, and nobody rotated back. Oh, boy, Robbie Hummel got his hand on that one. Watch Wiggins get it.
Basket and a foul, and a 2-point lead for the Timberwolves.
I mean, the turnovers caused it.
1-possession game. Wiggins at the rim.
That was a tough move, and the problem the Pacers have?
They gave it to Goran Dragic. Williams' previous career high as Andrew Wiggins puts it down. I'll get this out if it kills me.
No, go ahead.
His previous career high. Well, it's Orange Friday, and they're wearing the sleeves, and it's Wiggins. Got 3. The top rookie scorer, rookie of the month in November and December.
Great to see TJ in the game.
Here's Zach LaVine, the former UCLA standout. Another rookie, Andrew Wiggins. What a pass, a bullet to Bennett.
I think slowly you're starting to see how good Wiggins will be. I haven't seen a double lane violation in a while.
Yeah. Just as you were talking about a double ACL injury. Bennett!
That's a quick explosion there that we didn't see out of that young man in Cleveland for the short stint he had. I mean, he and Jamal Crawford, it amazes me how they make shots.
A former Timberwolf who loves to hurt on them. There's a three by Wiggins. There, skying for it was Bledsoe. Stolen away at half court by Williams, and Wiggins.
He's got some acrobatic jumping ability.
Wiggins explodes. So tough to stop.
Boy, that's on limb. That's not easy.
Markieff Morris. 5 on the shot clock. Stolen. And that is Wiggins and the foul.
He's chasing. You think he's standing over you staring at you, the gorilla?
Here's Dragic. In and out. Yeah, if it's not a coyote, it's a gorilla. Wiggins. Leaking out.
He is long.
I mean, he's long. Here's Buttinger. They'll find you.
They might go back and look at some tape and take some of my points away.
Wiggins. He just lulled the defense, Eddie. And I don't think he can teach that. Now here's Wiggins. And a three ball by, of all people, Anthony Bennett. 94-84 Suns. Bennett drew comparisons to Larry Johnson. Now here is Wiggins. Look out.
Well, that's determination there against Gerald Green.
At home, 12-8 overall. They've won 3 straight. Have a chance to win 4 straight at home for the first time this year. Inside, and the dunk is good by Andrew Wiggins. 0.5%. Mo Williams. Pass underneath. Extra pass. And putting it away is Gorgie Chang, second-year man from Louisville. 12-6 our score. Nuggets on top. Wiggins, long range. Got it. Two-pointer for Andrew Wiggins. If he looks outside, but if he looks at that roll guy, he might have a little dump-down pass. Ty gets through the screen. Corner jumper. Wiggins again. Now, Andrew Wiggins in January, he was averaging 21 points per game. Missed the last 6 shots. Comes in bunches, it seems, for Denver when they start this. In the lane, Swallow stretching, no, missed it. 7 shots. And finally a basket for Denver. Nurkic 4 points, 5 rebounds in his opening stint. Good hedge on the pick and roll. Wiggins again, yes! Wiggins, heat check, got it. Point guard for a bunch of games late or in the middle of the year anyway. And if Fareed is back in. Wiggins, 6 in a row, you betcha. So 6 straight makes 15 here in the first half. Making it in the first quarter. Tipped away. Ty passed up a shot. 21st in the NBA, 3-point percentages there at 62.5 right now. 5 of 8. Randy Foy shot is blocked. Tap back underneath. Nuggets shooting 41.5%. Starters will be back in a minute. Wiggins. And Wiggins scores. So his first 2 of the second quarter. 54 good guys. Wiggins. Nice bounce pass. Sweet. And weak side, sleeping again.
Yeah, weak side. When they get into real speed. Okay. I was trying to just be slow. It's doing like delay action.
You did a good job of it. Swallow in the lane. Shot blocked by Wiggins, who was freeze.
I like when Denver gets up defensively.
Dump it into Wiggins.
Well, and that's good defense for about 23 seconds, 22 seconds. And a follow at the end of it.
Taken away. Fareed with the steal. Loses it back. And Minnesota scores.
In traffic up the middle. Loses control. Together. But they are. They become softer defensively. And offensively, they just struggle. Now here's Minnesota back with the lead.
Wiggins, another 3. Terrible decision. Buttinger. Basket counts foul. Going to be field goal percentage. Minnesota still over 50%. And they score again. Minnesota's only shot. They lead by 5. And the Nuggets having trouble getting stops. And another 3-point opportunity.
Chang, second-year man, is really coming into his own. Wiggins waits for the defense to float by and hits the shot to tie it up. Shot fake, Zeller in and underneath, too far. Fast break, Young can finish that one.
Point-blank range for Marvin Williams.
Here comes Wiggins. Down the lane, off the glass. It's a goaltending call.
Credit that basket to
Kid Gilchrist from the elbow. Shot blocked by Wiggins. Taken by MKG. Shot third quarter. Wiggins takes the 3 and hits it.
3-point basket, Andrew Wiggins.
It's only the second of the afternoon. Basket by Gorgie Jang. 94-64. There's a steal on the press. Levine. Up to
Anthony. I've seen him play a couple times in person.
First team all-conference last year, was the Pac-12 Scholar Athlete of the Year a season ago. Andrew Wiggins, the spin and the throwdown.
And there you see the size difference.
Wiggins puts the ball on the floor, drives down the paint, and Wiggins, a tough finish for the rookie.
Well, once he got his shoulders past Elfrid Camino.
25-9 run by the Mavericks. Wiggins underneath. They would immediately go up, but Rondo in some ways still trying to find his way with this Mavericks team. Wiggins drops it through, and that ends a run of 10 consecutive missed shots by the Wolves. Williams ahead for Wiggins, and Andrew Wiggins able to beat Monte Ellis for the bucket, wanted a foul on top of it. They just called a loose ball foul, and hence the side out. Robbie Hummel, corner 3 for Robbie is good.
I just like what Robbie's doing. His job cutting off Chandler Parsons that time.
Parsons putting it on the floor against Mo Williams, has it knocked away. Wiggins.
Tough move. Do you see the growth of Wiggins every game? You're seeing him do more and more things. And
Monte Ellis, 20.3 points per game, really driving the Dallas Mavericks right now in many ways to their impressive record.
He's gotten snubbed more times.
Back to Anthony Bennett, though, and Chandler's still slow to get up. Timberwolves with a 5-on-4 opportunity. Troy Daniels takes a mid-range jumper and buries it.
4 rebounds in his first NBA game after missing 31 games to come back and score double figures.
Spent 68 days.
Yeah.
Perea track.
I told him I was happy for him that he's back in the mix.
Monty Williams was an assistant with the Portland Trailblazers. Dante's rookie year there as Gorgie Chang gets it off the glass. A lot of numbers, but willing to sacrifice it all to get some team success. Andrew Wiggins, wow. Tough finish inside.
That was great timing. Getting along the baseline, getting easy feeds. He's limited offensively, but he can score.
Wiggins,
that's a nice cut. Nice cut along the baseline. We see Andrew doing that.
Gorgie gets it away to Mo. Shot clock is down to 6. Inside for Gorgie. Extra pass. Wiggins the throwdown.
He's still got time to get a stop. So I did the score early. Playing too far back can't impact the shot. They've got it coming and going, and you'll give up a lot of those mid-range jumpers as Andrew Wiggins makes a tough shot inside.
Excuse me.
The starting lineup. Wiggins has played 27. Hummel's played 25.
Evans has it sent the other way. Andrew Wiggins able to send it out of bounds. Stop. Got to cash it in though. Williams for Wiggins, and there it is. Wiggins into double figures.
Still plenty of time.
Andrew Wiggins all the way to the rack, gets the finish. Back to a two-possession game.
Practically the entire season with an ankle injury. Here's the rookie Wiggins, and he banks it in.
Oh, what a move by Wiggins. That's
Andrew
a nice
Wiggins.
post up and finish.
Back to Jeff. Shot clock at 7. A little bit of daylight. Jeff puts up the runner. That's blocked by Wiggins. And taken away by the Timberwolves.
With his kid Wiggins
in the post.
Oh, they're giving the young guy a lot of respect. They're sending a double teamer at him. Oh,
and
man.
gets to the rim.
Hey, he's pretty good.
He's the
pretty
leading
good.
rookie scorer at 15 points per game. This ball to the corner. Scott saves. Minnesota takes it away. Williams in transition. And has that pass intercepted by Thaddeus Young. And it's a jam for Wiggins. It ends up in Young's hands. Touch to the corner. Here comes Wiggins on the handoff, and the flip is good by Young.
And Young now gets to 20 points.
2 of 11 over the past 2 games. 1 of 4 this evening. Here comes Wiggins, right in close.
Now this kid is going to be a special player.
And Minnesota nearly turned it over. Here's Wiggins to the hole.
Nice move there by Wiggins. Very athletic move.
Put the Thunder on the board. Thing I like about Ibaka lately is had consecutive double-doubles against Orlando and at Cleveland, and a tough shot falls for Wiggins. Rolls up an errant shot, but give credit to Steven Adams there. Adams had a double-double at Minnesota on December the 12th. They hear Wiggins a little bit late, and he's knocked down, and the ball well short. The ball is that the Portland and Brooklyn game was snowed out, as was Sacramento and New York just across the river. Nice step back for Wiggins, and he scores 2 out of 13.
Well, Scott Brooks talked about that. We want to get out in transition. We talked about not getting those quick shots in the half court.
Listed as questionable at Atlanta last night with an elbow injury. Wound up playing 7 minutes from the corner. Won't fall for Bennett, but then there is Wiggins.
Now, looks like Reggie Jackson went into the first row there.
Somebody's brew.
Now, do you get a free drink? You get another soda or whatever it was you were drinking?
Nice play by Wiggins to find Pekovic on the backside. I don't know. Maybe go back and see if they can get Reggie to autograph the cup. Fair as we get into the final 2 minutes of the first half. Off the screen, Wiggins attacks Adams, uses the glass, and he scores.
Nice body control by Andrew.
Really got that one to fall. The offensive rebound to Jang Robinson. He is offline for 3, but then Andrew Wiggins with a thank you very much as he battles Ibaka at the rim and scores. And that's okay. It was a moment that you can get excited about.
I haven't seen him stretch it out to 8 feet like that. I mean, that was pretty impressive.
And the future is bright enough for Wiggins. He might want to be wearing shades when he goes to play. Robertson overran Wiggins, who then drives baseline and scores. Andrew Wiggins, one thing I'll tell you that we're seeing out of him tonight is he has no fear. Their last home game against Golden State and extended in the early stages of the road trip, and that is to go out and win a game late in the fourth quarter in overtime. That's exactly.
And it hasn't shown up in the wins and losses, but it did show up today. That Young tough bucket inside.
We talk so much about Andrew Wiggins, getting in the matchup that Flip Saunders wants. Marcus Smart missed a bunch of games because of injury, too. So his beginning of his career didn't start out well as Avery Badley takes the ball from Zach LaVine and the block by Wiggins. My goodness, and what the rising stars. I like Flip's point about, all the hard work that Shabazz has done, but the way Shabazz plays, Minnesota needs that nice, efficient move that time from Andrew Wiggins. Very balanced, sizes up the defense. You got to try to stay on your feet.
Celtics on a 10-2 run. Wiggins, what a spin as he gets by Bradley.
And that's what I was talking about in our show, Ben, about the
rebounded by Gorgie Jang. Gorgie, 8 rebounds already. Zach LaVine ready for the dunk contest, folks.
That one already goes into the highlight package.
6-point differential, Jim. You can look at the free throws. It is a 6-point differential at the free throw line. Shooting percentage is nearly even. Wiggins with the bucket.
Not settling. 21 of 35 from the field, their bench.
Martin for the triple, and Kevin Martin finally hits from downtown. His first make of the night from out there.
Guard without Mo Williams in the mix tonight.
Lorenzo, the crossover. Can't get it to go, but the putback by Andrew Wiggins, and
him on the most difficult matchup.
Wiggins takes it and makes it.
Thaddeus Young, originally taken by the Sixers with the 12th pick back in 2007. The guy taken with the top pick by the Cavaliers has been playing very well lately, Andrew Wiggins. Noel continues to front Pekovic. Wiggins, as you put it, partner, with that freakish athleticism.
Yeah, that was a quick first step right there to get by Mute. Sampson is a big-time athlete, and I like the move getting him into the starting lineup because you get somebody, you get more energy out there. As, you know, it didn't show it on that play, but more defense out there.
Along with Molly Sullivan, Malik Rose, Mark Zumov tonight. Second quarter officially underway. Timberwolves greeted by some pressure, and Gorgie Jang, and the Timberwolves say, take that. Wiggins.
Got to get that to KJ.
Nonetheless, good rotating defense here by the Sixers. The Wolves and Irons, finally they find Jang for two. Gorgie Jang.
Good movement to get the three, and there was nothing but net after he released it.
Again, balanced scoring for the Sixers tonight, 5 in double figures, as Andrew Wiggins got a tough 2, and he'll go to the line looking for one more.
Turnover, but that was the right play. Again, you look for development with this team, and so many times you see the Sixers getting, denied there as Wiggins makes the nice step back move, but they'll keep trying to gravitate out farther and farther away from the three-point line. For Michaels to attack, he got the layup.
4 straight for the Sixers after the Timberwolves outburst of 7 straight. That's going to count and a foul as well. The average is 10. A.J. McDaniels joining the fray, tied up by Wiggins, and he ripped it away. Here's Martin, tracked by Noel. He was bumped, be it health or not. Jang against Ba'amute, leaving him denied. Wiggins threw it up, beating the shot clock, and it finds Twine. Something from long range. Jang, the miss. Couple of follows, and the final one from Wiggins.
Tough night for Lorenzo Brown. He's played a total of 47 minutes in a Timberwolves uniform.
Andrew Wiggins, the triple.
Knocks down the triple right out of the box.
3-team trade that sent Dion Waiters out and brought J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert. Andrew Wiggins sniffing out the steal. He's got Kevin Love to beat, and he does it. And the crowd loving that as the Timberwolves present times.
Especially in the second half, Dave, when he had 4 turnovers. A lot of those were unforced. Talk about unforced turnovers. LeBron James is really trying.
Kyrie Irving, the spin sent the other way. Lorenzo Brown, he's got Wiggins with and gives it up. Wiggins, he gets the bucket.
Should have been an and one. Kevin Love tried to take the charge. There was contact there.
He should have 4 less points and 2 more turnovers. Wiggins over Smith, drills it.
It's good, efficient offense. It's good footwork. Catches off the box. They need to upgrade their backup point guard position. Good take by Andrew.
Andrew gets it to go. He is dialed in tonight.
He is just attacking. Andrew is very poised in this game so far.
Shot clock down to 4, however. Wiggins able to get LeBron leaning the wrong way. You don't see that often. But just 4 of 13 in the 2 games back, and 0 of 2 tonight from downtown, so just 4 of 15 now. Andrew Wiggins attacking the rim. Wiggins
burned his dribble.
Gets it to Thad Young, however, who hits the little floater.
Yeah, right now he needs to do better than 0.
Wiggins for the 3.
Well, Andrew's really showing out, isn't he?
Kyrie, Timberwolves come away with it. Andrew Wiggins somehow able to split between Irving and James and attacks the rim with ferociousness. Brown. Timberwolves will forego the 2 for 1. Wiggins underneath. Gets the bucket. What a half. Andrew Wiggins, 23, the most by any Timberwolf in the first half this season. Loud house here at Target Center tonight as Kevin Love plays for the first time as a visiting NBA player, and there it is, Andrew Wiggins. First bucket of the second half, and one. Smith. And yet another offensive rebound for Cleveland. Great job by Wiggins to sniff out that pass by Shumpert as he was trying to find Kevin Love underneath.
Sweeping through effectively and getting past and getting his shoulders past the defender. So good.
Wiggins for the lead. And the Timberwolves on top for the first time since it was 3-2. Wiggins gets it back, the three ball, and Andrew Wiggins just continues to be dialed in tonight, and he is again.
Never got back in front of LeBron.
Gorgie, great feed inside to Andrew Wiggins, and Wiggins is up to 33, a new career high.
Dirk 25th in scoring, averaging 18.3 a game. Off the turnover. Up ahead, Monte to Barea, recovery by Wiggins, chase down block. Looks like Dallas is about to go up 8-0. Jennings caught the bad way, turned the ball over, but Parsons gave it back. There was no shot clock reset. Rubio takes it up.
I don't know what he's done during his off time, but his shot.
I'd rather have the 14 seconds and Dallas scrambling personally and let them reset up at 22.
Barea, Felton, and Minu, Villanueva, and Dirk, the lineup right now. Month of February. Starting off a couple of games yesterday before the Super Bowl was played, and a full slate of games tonight. Dallas playing their 50th game of the year. Wiggins made his first basket of the game coming out of the timeout. Ricky Rubio, a jumper. Worked with the shooting coach for Minnesota, Mike Penberg. Dallas up by 8. Parsons 16 points. Defense in the lane, but they still score. Wiggins. Aminu in the corner, closed out by Bennett. Shot fake by Parsons, driving, stripped. Good defensive play by Andrew Wiggins. Now Wiggins in transition. Aminu with a chase. Rubio runs into Parsons, got the ball back. Paint catch for Pekovic. This is a shot against Tyson. Wild tip in, missed by Wiggins, but the second one will fall in. Barea losing the handle on it. That's the first turnover tonight for Barea. And the lob in transition is hammered home. Rubio getting back into the game has breathed some life back into the Timberwolves. Here you go, Minnesota got the rebound. Williams for three. Timeout taken by Dallas with 2:10 to go.
Being the guy that they'd show all their players how to guard on the perimeter.
Wiggins from Rubio, off the glass in.
It's that 2-foot takeoff that Andrew has perfected, how he's able to jump on. Good entry pass by Andrew Wiggins.
Pekovic around Whiteside.
It's really all about the entry pass because of the way Pekovic got open, and Andrew did a nice job of getting down. And
Chalmers cross court. Napier for the triple. And it's the rebound. Blocked from behind by Wiggins, so he makes up for not getting the rebound with the block.
Oh, you got the switch.
Gorgie, nice pass underneath. Wiggins, who's had an off night, finally able to get it to go. First bucket of the second half for the rookie.
And they all do a great job of driving the basketball to the rim.
Wiggins gets free underneath, and Rubio finds him.
And that was a great setup by Andrew Wiggins, though. He made Jeff Green think he was going to pop the catch, and then just reversed out of it for the back door.
Hey. Tony Allen into the game. Speaking of guys that can create havoc defensively, as Wiggins nails the jumper. 7-0 run for the Wolves. But in that limited time, he's third in the league in steals. #1 in steal percentage. Wiggins dropping down another one, and Andrew, who was awfully quiet in Ricky Rubio's first 2 games.
Shots.
Jeff
Green is a game changer.
Wiggins gets hit from behind by Randolph, still gets it to go. And he'll get the end one opportunity. Wiggins. Williams will take the long jumper and drills the triple. Mo Williams in the lane, but the Wolves forced the turnover. Wiggins kind of stumbled. Courtney Lee getting there, and he finds Andrew Wiggins pushing it over to Anthony Bennett.
What a pass by Wiggins.
Denied by Gasol. Wiggins able to track it down. Shot clock down to 6. Wiggins takes it over Green. And first point since the first quarter for the rookie.
Been dropping big numbers.
Thad Young Did everything but finish, but that's okay because Andrew Wiggins there to pick up the change. Game on the line. Conley with the basketball. Leads it to Gasol, and he let him a little bit too much. Wiggins ahead to Rubio, taken away by Lee. That's going to close it out.
Leads it, the Timberwolves have it. Wiggins with a little hang time and a score. Not everybody can do that. For 4, the Pistons are 3 for 4. Minnesota 9, the Pistons 6. Young cuts to the paint, the lefty sweeper, and he scores it.
You know what? They're doing all this scoring out of the half court.
DJ pushes it right down the lane. Lobs to Moose, who lays it in. Great job by DJ Augustine to look at the Timberwolves rush it up.
In the back, he looked in his rearview mirror. George didn't need to. Could have gone to the front side of that rim for that one.
And Thaddeus Young able to make up for his mistake on the other end with a hoop. He has 3 to play in the first. Timberwolves to Wiggins, spins to the basket. Kiss the glass, as Bill Raftery would say. Wiggins lobs, and a jam from Zach LaVine.
Now
the
Wiggins,
6'5" rookie guard.
Wiggins definitely knows his teammate, because you know what? He could have taken that with a burst of speed.
Playing that one. Came back after missing 40+ with an ankle sprain. Pekovic inside, powered it up and in.
Big
what
fella
he can do
is a presence.
And we haven't really heard much from that man, Andrew Wiggins. Takes it to the rack there for a score. He has 7, and they have their biggest lead. Pekovic backs on Andre, gets to the basket and lays it in.
Wow. He's having his way right now. I mean, that was a one-on-one. The Pistons are asking Andre to guard him.
High post to Pekovic, the cut by Wiggins, lays it up and lays it in.
Wow.
Contact and a foul. Bennett taps it outside, and Wiggins triples.
He's a good one, folks, and you're going to see a lot of him.
Really need stops now. Wiggins against Kyle Singler. Baseline fall away, fills it. Wiggins has 18. It's 101-85 Timberwolves.
Horford, when they've lost games, and this is one of the things Memphis did a great job yesterday. 2 of 21 or 4 of 21 for those two guys inside. Pekovic right inside right away. He gets an easy basket.
No, and Korver has set a new NBA record for the most three-pointers made before the All-Star break.
Great defense by Andrew Wiggins. They worked on that action. Great job shooting the basketball from mid-range. And, I mean, you can see, if he shoots 10 shots, he's going to make 5 of them and does a great job for this team.
Wiggins attacking Horford off the feed from Rubio.
To name all 5 starters for Atlanta, Eastern Conference players of the month. Nice stick-to-itiveness by Andrew Wiggins.
7 years in Utah, he made a total of 113.
Yeah.
Wiggins gets the friendly roll.
Yeah. Andrew's being aggressive here.
Up with the basketball for the rebound. Ricky ahead to Wiggins. Pekovic over Brandt. And the Timberwolves back within a deuce. Mike Budenholzer's going to use a timeout.
Minnesota with 9 bench points right now to just 7 for the Atlanta Hawks.
Wiggins looking to add to that total. Step back jumper, good for the rookie. Millsap spins, knocked away by Ricky into the hands of Andrew Wiggins. Rubio all the way to the rack. Wiggins follows it.
Wow. How about that finish by Andrew?
Carroll, quick pass to Horford. Andrew Wiggins comes over. Horford able to recollect. Wiggins. Tough shot for the rookie. And Wiggins is up to 15 in the game.
In this ball game, 34 of their 38 field goals either been at the rim or three-point shots as Ricky knocks it down.
They're going to only say it was a 2.
He's going to get a three-point play opportunity, so 3 points the hard way. Three-point shooters, but in terms of percentage, Harrison Barnes is 3rd on their team. Draymond Green has the 3rd most makes, but Barnes is a much better three-point shooter this year.
And Wiggins with the answer over Harrison Barnes. Outside of Texas as well. Kevin Martin. Rebounded by Andrew Wiggins. Rubio will fire up the 3 and drop it down. And Ricky Rubio, since coming back from the sprained ankle, over 50% from downtown. He's now 5 of 9.
Great defensive job by Thaddeus Young, and that's the way you anticipate if you're Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins funnel him towards the baseline side and cut him off. That's exactly what he did.
Bad things happen when you let him get to the middle. Thad Young, a little left-handed floater.
David Lee rolled right to the open spot.
The Warriors are 7 of their last 9 from the field. Wiggins, just his second bucket of the night.
Good screen by Minnesota that time to free up Andrew Wiggins on the baseline. Like Iguodala was on the floor.
The ball. It is a tough call night in and night out.
But that rotation's not a difficult. You do it every day, Dave. It's not that difficult to do. Nice finish by Shabazz Muhammad. Job of contesting shots, and that's all it takes.
Pekovic denied by Bogut, but right into the hands of Andrew Wiggins. 3 from downtown and turn it over 14 times. That's a pretty good recipe for success as Rubio drops down the triple, his second 3 of the night. Nikola Pekovic, who stayed here in Minnesota as he usually does over the All-Star break, got in some ice fishing. Kevin Martin, his first points of the night. It's going to be just the young guys that are going to be impacted.
That's exactly what my point was during the pregame show, talking about Garnett, as Andrew Wiggins steps into the passing lane. Ill-advised pass that time by Elware. They really want to keep him as a part of what's going on here. What a pass by Rubio. Unbelievable.
Rubio all the way up to Andrew Wiggins.
I just think that, Ray Allen is not active right now, but he's still theoretically a player in this league as Andrew makes a really difficult shot. Ray Allen is actually older than Kevin Garnett. Ace. A guy that I really admired a lot as a player. We were drafted the same year. Jerome Kersey. As Andrew Wiggins knocks down another tough shot. Jerome Kersey passed away from a blood clot that traveled from
since Rubio sat down. Wiggins, playing his last game as a teenager, drops it through.
Man, tough hoop that was. That's a difficult shot. Wiggins got Minnesota off to a fast start as well.
Wiggins long 2 on the step back, gets it to go. 5 of 5 shooting in the game for Andrew.
Terry Porter. Wiggins, look at Wiggins, get out here.
Leaks out, gets the throw down.
What a pass by Rubio. He saw it immediately. Is he alive here after scoring just 2 points in the first half? He's got 10 now.
Wiggins. Take by the Rock Chalk rookie.
Wow. From our angle, we had the great angle right here. It's going to be difficult to get people to show up to compete against him.
Wiggins able to stick with it. Gets it over to Shabazz Muhammad.
I'm not sure that pass was intended for Shabazz Muhammad.
Rubio for Wiggins. Wiggins, little scoop, gets the roll. 5 minutes left.
Oh, they're just sticking Morris is in isolation.
Wiggins comes over to help out with the block, and then it goes into the hands of Morris, who draws the foul. Guarded by Bledsoe. Bounce pass inside, leads Wiggins, and leads it right into a bucket. 14 assists in the game for Ricky Rubio, and 20 points in the game for Andrew Wiggins.
Now that he's back, that's solidified the lineup. He and Kmart in the backcourt. Payne takes it down low for 2.
There's a lot of them.
Go to work.
I had to pull out one of my favorites.
Andrew Wiggins, let me tell you, he's going to be special, guys.
That double team, and Rubio was helping out Wiggins on the double team, getting it up ahead. Kmart leaves it up for Payne. Or no, that's Wiggins.
He plays way above the rim. He's a
Rockets. There's Terry, short on the shot. In the open court, Wiggins puts it up and in.
Beautiful move.
If you're a Rockets fan, of course, you know his dad, Mitchell Wiggins, starred for the Houston Rockets. Wiggins giving Harden a lot of room, and then Harden took it up, no whistle, and the ball is thrown back in. Wiggins will get it back to Kmart. This is his shot, and he missed it.
Let's get a little bit more. I really like this pickup of Prigioni. I think he's going to be really good for the Rockets off the bench.
Yeah, he's a very smart player, and we talking a lot of people to Phil Jackson said that
you get it into the paint and try to get layups.
Yeah, don't keep doing the same thing over and over with no success.
There's a steal by Rubio.
Minnesota with the advantage, and Wiggins with the slam. Looked like the old man there.
Super athletic.
Change it. Rockets just trying to secure it. Ariza came in and got it, and then it was knocked away. Gorgie Jang gets it back outside to Wiggins, who hits a long two-pointer.
Beautiful release on his jump shot for Wiggins.
Their team has been 7. Ricky Rubio goes, you can go behind the pick on Rubio, and up and in for Wiggins.
Wiggins just hung in the air.
That's possible that was his first made 3 of the season.
And again, Modiunas had a little trouble with that pass, and Wiggins with a big high dribble.
5 or 6 hours, as hard as you play in these games. And so they don't have that option, so they have to play AAU.
Oh, Wiggins did a slick job of changing his pivot foot there. Wiggins. Timeout taken by Kevin McHale. Rockets got a 14-point lead.
Yeah, great defense by Wiggins.
He takes the challenge.
And then he goes back and slams it home. How about this 20-year-old? Man, he's something. Full performance by those two. And Wiggins shows McDaniels that
he's the better rookie.
Yeah.
From Minnesota. Everybody just needs to take a deep breath here and relax.
Otto Porter, no. Rubio quickly ahead for Wiggins.
Washington was 10 of 17 in the game. I mean, 10 threes. Something big too much of. Andrew gets an easy one. That's, if you haven't watched Minnesota play, that's how Andrew Wiggins has been playing, by the way. And they gets the deflection.
Wiggins gets it in for Garnett, and there it is. First make from the field.
He can still do that. He can still spot up. He really did a great job of holding Washington down when they couldn't score. How about that pass?
Find underneath, and the finish from Mr. Wiggins.
The pass was an A. The finish was an A. For Rubio is that he does have really good leadership sensibilities. Kevin Garnett takes it to another level.
What a take by Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins is just ice cold. This guy's a future star.
Shooting percentage is up over 40% after starting the game 0-11, and Andrew Wiggins now into double figures and 1 for the Rock Chalk rookie.
He thinks he hates your coach.
Sessions will
defense by Zach. Great defense by Zach.
Wiggins knocks it away. Look out. Gives it and then gets it back.
In the game, nobody has more than 5. Zach LaVine leads Minnesota's bench in scoring. Everybody else has 4 apiece. Payne, Neal, and Jang.
Andrew Wiggins blocking the shot. He's got LaVine with him. Ricky Rubio taking the basketball away. He'll have to wait for some of his teammates to get down the floor, and then finds Wiggins for the stop.
They're going to need Taj inside, Neal, without Pau Gasol.
Bekovic, a little soft jump hook. Watch his teammates. See their cuts. Here he is. And there's a pass intended for Jimmy Butler.
The defense by rookie Wiggins with long arms.
T-Wolves run it up. Rubio bounce down. Turning Wiggins and scores.
He's got so much elevation.
Yeah, that's just an athletic play there.
Kevin Garnett is really going to help him.
Oh, I believe that. Jumper from outside around the rim and good. As Andrew Wiggins sticks that jump down at the other end. Jimmy sails in and missed it. Here comes Rubio, and Taj is limping a little bit at the other end. Wiggins through traffic. The jumper is good.
Tell you what, he's smooth.
Lanky, and we know he can leap, but I mean, he's got some speed. Here's Wiggins, and he knocks one down baseline. Big time shot by the rookie. Now Rubio as they bring it and look to retake the lead. There's a long jumper that's good by Andrew Wiggins. Keon in the truck reminds us that he's been playing had to play at 4 some defensively, so he's done a nice job.
In the league, gives it up for Randolph, blocked from behind by KG. Rubio for Garnett, the touch pass to Wiggins. Beautiful passing by the Timberwolves. Rubio. Oh, Wiggins, what a cut on the baseline, and Ricky finds him in stride for the throwdown. Second dunk of the night for the Rock Chalk rookie. Put Dave Yeager into that category as well. Dave Yeager, a Minnesota native. And Andrew Wiggins, tough little hook shot for Andrew Wiggins, drops through. A nice start for the rookie.
A lot of people grew up watching you play. It's a long time.
Rubio for Wiggins, finds him in great position, and Wiggins does the rest.
We need to go back and find some of those early post-ups from
it away. Andrew Wiggins just takes the ball away from Allen, is able to hold on to. Allen's usually the one doing that to somebody else. Timberwolves have 6 steals in this game. Gary Neal.
You can do that. You try to run him off the line, he is going to give you a little pump fake.
Andrew Wiggins.
Step back jumper right in your mouth.
He's done most of his damage right at the rim tonight. 18 points in the game, 8 in the final, 147. Kevin Garnett gets Minnesota's second chance. Wiggins, nobody picks him up, so he'll just drill it.
He could have shot the 3 when Kmart gave it to him, but that escape dribble.
And Jeff Green tracks him down from behind. Payne able to corral it. Wiggins spins on Conley.
It's not the way you wanted to get the 2 points, but you still take it.
Clock down to 6. Rubio. Gorgie, little jumper on the baseline. No, as he falls to the floor, but Wiggins there for the putback.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Alongside Payne, Wiggins, Jang, and Rubio. Shot clock down to 4. Martin gets the screen from Payne and makes the Grizzlies pay. 7 shots in the game. He's hit on 2 of them. Wiggins working on Green.
Wow, what a tough shot that was. Anytime you see a right-handed shoulder turn that way in a post-up,
it quickly. Martin, the off-balance 2. Wiggins with the putback stop. Game executing, and DeAndre Jordan and CP3. Jordan trying to go for the rebound, has it taken away. Flip Saunders before the game said, hey, Chris Paul and DeAndre Jordan right now are playing the best at their position in the league. Andrew Wiggins the other way, speaking of the best at their position.
On historic levels.
Well, the NBA record belongs to Wilt Chamberlain.
Yes.
In 1972-73.
We've got a graphic that shows the top 5.
Rubio quickly ahead to Levine, has it knocked away, but into the hands of Wiggins. And the rookie with the and-one opportunity.
Good strong finish by Andrew.
When Wiggins was able to corral it, as Wiggins, no call there, gets it out to Levine for the 3, and he drills it.
And he gets that early dunk, and it gets the juices flowing for Zach. Sometimes in pick-and-roll game, delivering that pass has not been great, as Wiggs gets another 3-point opportunity here.
Counted and 1, baby.
Yeah, we talked about him in his decision-making.
Wiggins into the corner for Rubio, and Ricky has the triple.
To a spot shot.
Garnett. Andrew Wiggins off the feet from Adrian Payne. Well, but you also have to have the ability to hit the shot as well.
Well, that's a given.
Adrian Payne, wow! Maybe Sean Wright wanted to call a travel on Payne from the other side. It was Josh Timmon that made the foul call, and they stuck with the foul call. Wiggins able to get the bucket. And as you said, he's got a lot to play for. Shot clock down to 2. Levine forces up a 3. DeAndre Jordan with the rebound, but it's taken away by Wiggins. He got caught in the air. 5-0 run by LA to start this quarter, looking to push it further. Hamilton, no. As Wiggins got a piece of that basket.
Complained very much, but he did on that play. I like the website too, by the way. It links the videos. Andrew Wiggins gets a little putback there. You see some of the springs on Andrew Wiggins.
Missing his 4th game with a sprained ankle.
Yeah, severely sprained.
Wilson Chandler all the way to the rack. Wiggins gets a piece of that basketball, and finally KG comes lead. Although they didn't put that game away against Milwaukee until spanning the 3rd and the 4th, and they went on a 20-4 run. And how about Andrew Wiggins? Back it out and wait for some help.
He's got great hands, doesn't he?
And great anticipation, like on that alley-oop setup. to Andrew Wiggins.
Wow. Fun to watch. Fun to watch the hustle.
Garnett at 12 points the other night. His first double-digit night since before Christmas. Looking for more. Andrew Wiggins. Gotta like the aggressiveness by the Timberwolves early on in this game.
Played great defense, and something that's exactly what Corey Brewer does.
The body type looks similar. The headband looks similar.
Corey Brewer is 6'9", though.
Board number 6 in the game for KG. Rubio for Wiggins. Finds an opening and does the rest with some athleticism and then some. Wow. Statistically, it was in favor of Denver in the second quarter. Wolves need to wipe the slate clean and dig out of this hole. Wiggins starts the journey with the jumper. Pressing. That'll make the comeback win here tonight that much sweeter, right? Pekovic.
Again, they fake the flare screen there. Gary Neal comes off.
Ricky Rubio with the rebound, feeds Wiggins. He does get it to roll in. Looked like it was going to come off, but it rolls in.
Now you get a little momentum going out of that.
Flu said he feels much better tonight than he has the last few games. Wiggins dropping it down from long range, and that has been something we haven't seen very much of. The last 9 games, Wiggins have been just 1 of 11 from downtown. Wiggins off the curl, and nothing but twine for the rookie.
A number of assists to 4 different players in this game. He's got a couple field goals himself. Rubio's got 6 assists in this game. What a defensive play by Minnesota there.
Yeah, Wiggins came and put it up on a play. Rubio screen from Gorgie. They work it around to Martin. 3-ball for Kmart. Good.
Hockey pass for Ricky. He got it out and right on target to Wiggins, who made the extra. Back to the roller that time. And does a nice job knocking down that slot 3-ball. Andrew Wiggins gets a foul inside here. But it's so spread pick and roll, right? So you
comeback wins in the month of February from being 10 down. Gary Neal's.
Nice execution. Simple box set out of a baseline of bounds. Helped Wiggins, then got back to Aldridge.
Now on the switch, McCollum drives it inside.
Jump ball.
And jump ball with 1.4 on the clock.
Rebound by Gary Neal. That's a 50-50 ball that he wanted.
Feed inside for Pekovic over Lopez. No, Wiggins the tap back up and in. Game of the previous 7 before that, before he came down with the flu. He's got 15 tonight. The Wolves off the turnover, looking to take the lead. Wiggins puts him back on top.
Man, that was cold-blooded right there.
Had been averaging 23 a game in the previous 7 before that, before he came down with the flu. He's got 15 tonight. The Wolves off the turnover, looking to take the lead. Wiggins puts him back on top.
He was able to help out Garnett as he rotated back.
Wiggins over Lillard, spins and drills. Blazers in this game. Kevin Martin has 15 to match him for the Timberwolves. Wiggins underneath. Nice find by KG.
I mean, it's what's characterized Kevin Garnett's career. Just knifed right to the hoop. Looked like he was going to dribble back out.
Wiggins off the feed from Rubio. Wow, I'm not sure what was more impressive there, the setup by Ricky or the finish by Andrew. Average.
Good contest by Minnesota. Rubio right on Lillard's tail.
Bounce pass for Wiggins, lane finish.
That's 10 assists now for Rubio.
Rubio. Here's Wiggins.
I came away from last Monday's meeting thoroughly impressed with Andrew Wiggins.
Wiggins, a presumptive rookie of the year, waltzes down the lane.
He's got a lot of shots. He reminds me a lot of Scottie Pippen in terms of his body type.
I'm a Hall of Famer. Look out, the Wiggins was slammed up.
I rest my case.
That was Pippen-like. 19-18. Clippers lead by 1. Goal.
Oh, Dane should have shot it.
No question about it. But they get the bucket anyway from Wiggins.
There's those long arms and Wiggins' ability to shoot.
Goal, but could not quite get to that pass near the end zone. Wiggins stops from a dime, fires and scores.
He doesn't want to be identified. He's just a spectator.
Probably saying, I wish those guys would shower.
Wiggins gets the roll. Very athletic stretch four, plays with a lot of intensity. Another turnover on the Suns, his third. Lead pass, Wiggins! Another turnover on the Suns, his third. Lead pass, Wiggins! And the emphatic slam by the rookie. Big rebound by Payne. Wiggins, he can handle the ball.
Look, he's going to be a heck of a player.
And athleticism, he's drawn comparisons to a terrific player, Tracy McGrady. He might go one step further. Chang banks it in.
Well, he has the body build, but I don't know if he has the aggressive nature.
There was speculation the Suns might pick Payne. Here's Wiggins. Payne went at number 14. Production from Brandon Wright, 11 off the bench. 29-10 in second chance points for the Suns. Give that to Wiggins, who's had a
career last week. The 3-game sets, he's shooting 8 of 26, but always dangerous. Jang going inside. Andrew Wiggins, perhaps a prohibitive favorite for NBA Rookie of the Year score.
Ibaka, in case you're wondering, folks, he's out with a sore knee tonight.
Hamilton gives it up to the cutter Wiggins, who gets deep to the glass and scores. Wiggins shooting 2 out of 6. He's got most of what he's got tonight on 10 of 10 free throw shooting.
Timberwolves have not settled in this game. They've made a run every time the Thunder have.
Collison on the floor. The ball gets reversed to the other side, and Gary Neal scores. Defense by Cantor. Thunder forces the Timberwolves to stay high as the shot clock gets deep. Wiggins outside for 3. Right on the three-point line, he rattles it down. Wiggins shooting 3 out of 11. You know, be a good lottery team, a high lottery team, but they got a chance to really build up something. Wiggins, set up by Levine, scores. Timeout.
A floater from Kevin. Rebound, Tyler Hamilton. Back to Martin. He finds Wiggins and slams it home.
He can do that. That's a great find there by Kevin Martin, and give credit.
I just wish we could fast forward and get started.
I'm telling you,
nice?
it would be a fun final.
A lot to go before that happens, but certainly it was playoff intensity in that game. Drive, too hard. The other way, Wiggins from Buttinger. He gives it back to Brown, and his layup is good. Here come the T-Wolves again.
Just lose our focus, for 2 or 3 minutes every quarter, and that's enough. When you're talking about a Timberwolves team without Ricky Rubio, without Pekovic.
Rebound. Leonard coast to coast. Came back down, knocked away. Parker for 3. Timmy taps it, but it goes to Levine. Got back in time to knock it away. Corey Joseph coming in for the first time tonight. In the paint, Andrew Wiggins.
That's unbelievable right there.
Wiggins, the other side with the answer, and that's a long 2 for Andrew Wiggins. They will review it.
The problem with Darren Williams has always been, can he stay healthy?
Well, for the most part, he's been on the floor this season. He did go through a rib issue earlier this year. Wiggins in transition. Zach Levine, no. Hamilton tried to follow the play. Jarrett Jack, the bounce pass. Wiggins into the corner. Levine.
13-foot win, so, if you can do that.
Wiggins, no. Hamilton, no. Wiggins, yes.
Well, it looked like him.
Or was that Hamilton? They both had a hand up.
Both were up there.
They did give it to Wiggins. Kane.
Over Lopez. He made that shot, but the right play for Adrian Payne because what the Trailblazers and something that you thought could be repeatable.
Andrew Wiggins.
Right? I mean, didn't we think that performance that we saw could be, not to that level maybe, but
well, part of it was also you were going out on the road to play some pretty good competition. Off the turnover, we haven't seen enough of that tonight. Zach Levine. Wiggins, that time able to finish the flush.
So that's
Beautiful pass by Lowry. The diagonal gets Ross freed up. T. Ross, perfect from behind the arc.
And slicing through on the inside, Andrew Wiggins. Budinger, Chase Budinger to the rim, no. Wiggins unable to put it back up and through, gathers and lays it up and in, and Wiggins and 6 boards in the quarter.
Yeah, he's got 13 and 13. He played the first 9 minutes, didn't play the rest of the half, and the guy's just been a beast tonight.
Wiggins, now that is a tough one. Wiggins gives it to Martin, now Rubio. Rubio looks underneath. Here's Wiggins backing down on Vasquez, fades, and a nice move. Silky smooth.
Big play right there. They needed that.
Look at the Raptors, 11 of 22 from three-point range. That's one of their keys, shooting the three. Wiggins with the swish.
Majestic with the bounce.
Controlled by Rubio, 98-92. 3:20 to go. Budinger, left hand, no. And Wiggins. That's a rebound, put back.
Back with the team. He started his career with Bargnani. The rebound off the miss. Pass ahead, stolen by Wiggins. Wiggins lost it off his leg, and the Knicks will get it back. Wiggins 1 point, 7 assists, and Clyde 1 turnover in that overtime victory. Wiggins steps back.
That's what's going to catapult him into superstar.
Fed tips it. Ball still loose. Quincy Acey is getting some minutes tonight. Pass threw it right to Wiggins and then fouls him.
That was
so the ramp shot blocked. Yang with his 5th rejection of the game. Wiggins lobs it to Levine, and the slam dunk champion throws that one down.
Defense can be your best offense. Brown trying to become a factor. They want some deep.
Wiggins lost it, got it back, and backs it in. He's putting a bigger player on Wiggins.
Wiggins is silent 14 points.
That time, a good move to the basket, and Acey and Smith collide, and
Smith got the worst of it.
Yeah, you're right, Clyde. Quincy Acey on him. Wiggins spinning, gets in the paint, layup, bounces around and drops through.
Good second effort by Wiggins that time.
OT. Good help defense from Jang. Shred drives on Wiggins. Shot blocked by Wiggins. Wiggins tips it, but right to Galloway.
You better come quickly, but you better come at the proper angle.
Wiggins, tough jumper, and uses the glass.
He did that on purpose, too, by the way. He threw that thing off the glass because he went quickly.
It's 3 minutes to go here in the opening half. Dave Bench, Jim Peterson, Marty Gellner with your final weekend home game of the season for the Wolves. Andrew Wiggins, just his 2nd made bucket of the game.
You know, when you watch Charlotte play, the thing that strikes you is that they have to play perfect in order to win most nights, as Andrew Wiggins does actually effectively get Gerald Henderson down into the box and then house him down there. That's what I'm talking about.
Thought they were getting when they drafted him. Been much more consistent this season. Wiggins over MKG.
Game and watched Mo Williams in that game. I'm thinking love averages.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Adrian Payne drills it.
AP's.
The second he saw he was open. 9-point lead, a 7-0 run, and the largest margin of the night for Charlotte. Andrew Wiggins quickly gets 2 back. And was unable to get it to go, but the Wolves end up taking it in overtime. Would like a chance to make good for that, does it?
Goes out, you're going to have sync issues, and the Jazz are out of sync right now.
Wiggins jumps it deep and got it right over Ingles. Wiggins makes it 7-2. Minnesota. Hood guards that baseline. Nice spin. Wiggins muscles up too.
Yeah, and Hood's a good defender. You're getting 2 rookies going at each other.
Jane got a piece. Here comes Budinger. The officials making their money tonight. They missed the lob, but he caught it, went down, went back up, and a bucket for Wiggins.
This guy.
Rodney Hood. I got to ask him where he's eating lunch. Wiggins. Strong move. 4 rebounds in 19 minutes.
I mean, can you imagine learning under LeBron James if you're Wiggins?
Oh. But you know what?
Playing with him?
I'm not so sure, though, that he wanted Wiggins. He wanted to win now, not later. 12 on the shot clock. Brown out to Budinger. Wiggins breaks free, takes it right up on top of Gobert. No fear for this young kid.
No, no fear, but his leaping ability.
Break opportunity and just could not get the set. Trey over the top. Millsap goes baseline. Shut down by Wiggins. A Utah turnover. 68-62 Jazz. Wiggins.
I tell you, this guy's terrific.
First bucket here.
That was good defense by Millsap.
Wiggins, quick spin, up and out.
And they're just feeding Wiggins right now. Every possession they're trying to get the ball in his hands.
15 from the free throw line. The Jazz, just 3 of 11. Millsap is tied up, and we got a whistle. It'll be out of bounds off Minnesota, and 10 on the shot.
It's just isolation, one-on-one. Wow, this guy has improved since where we saw him back in December and then early January.
Jazz starting to put a little distance between themselves and Minnesota, but Wiggins has something to say about that on the left-hand layup.
His length, Gobert was right at the rim to meet him. Running guarding Gobert on the perimeter, he's allowed just to stay in the paint.
Millsap threw it away. Wiggins, and he tosses it to the Jazz bench.
There's been some
with Wiggins spins on Millsap. Baseline, shut it down. Buttinger, rainbow three, got it. The three ball has been a killer for the Jazz tonight.
Missouri, and he made me sit up and take notice. I watched him all season long. I really liked him.
Adrian Payne misses badly, but Wiggins there for the putback up and in.
Jordan Clarkson to go over the top, and he does. And then Zach does a great job of taking on the big defender and shooting over the top.
Lynn falls to the floor. The Wolves.
Jang patrolling the paint again.
Lorenzo Brown has played well of late. Can't drop that shot in. Wiggins there for the second chance bucket.
This is the second time Andrew swooped in there at the end and grabbed an offensive rebound and a putback.
Lakers with the largest lead of the night for either team. Levine stripped to the basketball. Kelly gives it up. Jeremy Lin loses the handle.
In that first quarter, Andrew Wiggins was a big part of that. Gorgie Jang back in the lineup right now for Minnesota.
Wiggins able to get around Sacre with the finish.
Has been shooting just under 37% from outside the arc.
First triple of the game for Ellington. He's been hot from out there the last couple of games. Though Wiggins, speaking of hot, oh my, the elevation on the throwdown for the Rock Chalk rookie. Wiggins for Buttinger. Three ball for Chase. Wiggins all the way to the rack, and a strong finish for Andrew.
Pick and roll action. You got Ryan Kelly spaced out in the corner. You got Wayne Ellington and Wes Johnson spread out as well. Minnesota gets another stop.
Levine.
That could have been intense a few years ago. Bill's mellowed out since he's become studio analyst as Andrew Wiggins knocks down the long jump shot.
It's Wiggins' first bucket outside the paint.
On rebound. Sometimes that ball just finds its way into the open hands of an offensive rebounder. Buttinger just is continuing to light it up. Well, that job of rolling and pick and roll game too, something they've been trying to get Gorgie Jang to do.
Wiggins,
how about that move?
Took a little shot to the face in the process. The Target Center crowd has really started to come alive here. Gorgie Jang, and there it is. Minnesota on top.
Lord.
Wiggins gets fouled by Ellington, and one opportunity for Andrew. Much like they had at the end of regulation when Ryan Kelly missed. Ellington gets a step on Wiggins, and Andrew with a huge block. Clarkson came up with a rebound. Buttinger finally gets it in to Wiggins. Gives it up. Gorgie Jang, wide open look, and we're tied again.
Gorgie Jang has got a penchant for making big shots.
Here, I'm going to make a really big push, try to get through these playoffs, and he's playing well right now.
Yeah, and he's a big game player.
Now Wiggins takes it up.
Andrew
Wiggins got it inside. He knows how to score.
He's big. If he puts it on the floor, they're going to have to give Ariza help.
Good shot right there, Wiggins.
Yeah, he shows the ability to get his shot up.
James Harden had fouled out of that game against the T-Wolves, and Nick hit the game winner.
Bud says, you know what? I know these rims. I played here. You better guard me.
Of any player I ever saw play.
Ever.
Boy, he could hit those irons and get up and down from the jungle. There's the outside three.
Wiggins, I mean, that's what he's doing is.
Got some sad news today, too. Our good friend Hot Rod Hundley has passed away near Salt Lake City, and he was the voice of the Jazz.
So it's the long twos that the Rockets have eliminated from their offense.
Zach LaVine says, I got that shot.
LaVine finally gets a shot from the field to go down.
Step back. Still 8 seconds on the shot clock. Turnover. Josh sets up a fast break for Minnesota.
That's what they can't let happen.
Only 8 players suited up for Minnesota tonight. Young guys are playing hard. Look at that move by Wiggins.
And he's so deceptive with the ball. And crafty as well.
He needed every one of them. Wiggins dropping it down inside to Jang for 2 and 1.
Jang just a little bit too strong for Josh down low. He's a true big man.
In Memphis to the Golden State Warriors if that holds up. Oh, Wiggins goes in for a big slam.
And you know it's a big one when you're on the road and the opposing fans go, ooh.
Of Rick Barry's. They lost in the conference finals year before they won the NBA championship. So that goes way back. Got to get back on defense, don't you, fellas?
Well, if you plan on finishing the game strong, you can't just give him layup.
Yeah. It was on his wrist. It was. Palm and down to his wrist is the way he lost it. Good pass. It'll be Brown. He finds Andrew Wiggins.
Foul. Turns out to be an easy basket for Austin.
And Payne will get there. Boy, what about his footwork, Payne? Pretty good.
It's good. It is.
And right now he's been on the floor for an 11-2 run.
And look at 13-2.
You got it.
That's
Andrew Wiggins.
Easy.
And it's all of a sudden 14 down to 3. And when you're playing for your life, alert play, and they'll keep playing because it wasn't possessed. So a ragged stretch. And a nice look. Bennett fouled Andrew Wiggins. And the Pelicans got caught watching. Good balance by the Pels as well today. And Evans, when he's back out there, is Wiggins. He's taking it to the hole. He's going to the free throw line. Evans has got 9. He'll get into double figures, but
his weight might be more of a problem at the 3 than anything, but his length and athleticism will make up for some of that. That's a nice play.
Good Jay. And then it goes up after the first 5.
Right. No, it was 5 and then fouled him for the first and second.
Good play, Wiggins.
That's why guys were getting so many back in the day.
In the loss column. Wiggins again. Good run. Andrew Wiggins.
Lorenzo Brown. Andrew Wiggins, strong take for Wiggins. Fouled on his way to the rack, and how about that throwdown? Andrew Wiggins averaging over 5 rebounds per game the last 5. Underneath. Nice start here tonight for Wiggins. Still trying to get his flow back. This just his second game back after missing 29 in a row. Adrian Payne comes up with the basketball. Wiggins. That's all that needed to be said on that is wow. The three-point line. Wiggins comes down with it. LaVine gets in front of everybody. Zach against Dante Exum, and the rainbow falls through for Zach LaVine.
I didn't think it was much of a push-off. I think it was a good job him using his dribble to angle Robbie Hummel off.
I think the replay it looked less severe on the replay than it did in live action, and the Timberwolves get the bucket out of Chase Budinger.
Their defense. If you can get your guys to do that, just being in the proximity of a shooter lowers field goal percentage, as Andrew Wiggins makes a tough shot there. Robbie Hummel gets sent to the ground. They're going to call an and one here.
For the Utah Jazz, so it is the 29th time this season the Wolves have given up 10 or more in a game. They've won only 4 such games. Andrew Wiggins, the trifecta. Third impressive throwdown of the night. 42 points and 11 rebounds in that win over Houston. A career high in points, tied a career high in boards. And Hamilton gets the Timberwolves an early lead. It's that they've had to play. Come up with the turnover there. Brown gives it up to the trailing Wiggins. Couldn't catch it clean, but still gets a dunk out of it.
It was one of the things they talked a lot today at shoot-around. It'd be loud in a crowd of 16,000 people. You're not going to be able to hear just low verbal kind of calls as Lorenzo Brown knocks that jumper down.
The games, but certainly a big loss for them not having the All-Star out there. Wow, what a feed and what a finish. Andrew Wiggins finds Hamilton underneath. Wiggins has 3 dimes already. Buttinger spins over Williams. Andrew Wiggins, who admitted he watched his dunks back a couple of times on social media in the last day off, and Andrew Wiggins with the step back.
Block out of bounds. Here we go.
Haven't seen that in a while, huh?
You can see that coming too. It was a great cut by Anthony Bennett that time and a great pass too, but Minnesota didn't turn the ball over very much in that first half either. Only 4 turnovers, all by Zach LaVine.
Wiggins begins the half for the Timberwolves with a bucket. Kevin Garnett, he's been not only having to deal with the knee, which still is not feeling right with him, as Wiggins drops down another jump. Be out here in the first half of the game on Monday night against Utah, but just did not feel well enough to stay on the bench. Raptors will have it. You get a lot of days off in between. Wiggins. Strong take by Andrew, gets it to roll in.
He just can't score enough twos or get to the free throw enough to counteract it. It's just the math just doesn't work out as Andrew Wiggins knocks down a tough shot.
Williams for DeRozan. Last touched by the Wolves, and Toronto will have it with 17 to shoot. Lorenzo Brown has it taken away. 13 turnovers in the game. The Wolves get it right back, and Andrew Wiggins is promptly fouled by Vasquez.
Another perimeter jump shot. Chase Buttinger was playing the 4, and he was actually doing a really good job.
Wiggins underneath, and Andrew Wiggins an and one opportunity.
Teams win the game. Wisconsin's finest.
Steamer, he's got to be excited about the Badgers. Yeah. The Final 4 again. Andrew Wiggins goes down rough. Vucevic this season.
See him knock down a couple 3-point shots.
Doesn't take a lot, but has hit a couple. Hamilton, nice finish inside.
I think it's a big deal. Dave and Jim, it's a significant surgery. Hopefully, will provide some answers for Pat.
Yeah, no question, and the entire Timberwolves organization holding its breath. Nice bucket by Andrew Wiggins.
75.
He missed most of those early with that facial fracture. Didn't play in the first meeting between these teams. Harris turns it over. LaVine, he's got Payne with him. He'll challenge Vucevic.
He's done a great job of it.
Wiggins.
He's so much more assertive now. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's just an assertive move on a left box post, and he will throw it down on you if you don't act right.
Wiggins with Gordon on him again. This time he passes to Hamilton, and Hamilton able to drop down the lefty hook. 2 pointers. LaVine looking to push the pace. He's got 4 black jerseys up the floor, and then thankfully Wiggins was trailing the play. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Andrew Wiggins against Payton, throws it up, drops it through, and one opportunity.
2 rookies going at it. That is a high basketball IQ guy, always has been.
Harris knocked away by Wiggins. Magic will have it with 13 still to shoot.
And straight on, right top of the key, top of the circle, free throw line area. He's money from all 3 of those spots, but he's really good straight on. And Andrew Wiggins is just attacking now. I love it.
Shouldn't be surprised, I guess, that Orlando's bench is struggling. They only put up 12 points off the bench against San Antonio on Wednesday night. Andrew Wiggins with a man jumper there. Wow. Martin splits through the defenders, finds Wiggins. Hamilton underneath. Hamilton has had a solid game. 14 points, 8 boards for Hamilton.
If you have any patience at all.
I think that's a good observation. Well, they get Andrew Wiggins going.
Getting a lot of minutes at the point due to the injuries to Rubio, and probably will be a 2-guard as he goes further in his career, more of a natural off-the-ball player. But
bad pass. That had no chance. Hamilton. Now the other way, Wiggins, and Minnesota has their first lead. Wiggins is wide open.
And that's what happens when you give a quality shooter a wide open shot.
You know, now with the new arena going up in downtown, you know, I went by it today, so I had the opportunity to see that. I just can't wait for the team to match the energy of the city and the new arena.
For young people that you really enjoyed them when they were in their playing days, and you still enjoy them.
And there's Wiggins. I hope you're okay, Jerry, that I put you behind the late legendary Dean Smith. No, you can't. And here's Wiggins on the ricochet, and that's 15 for Wiggins. And Wiggins, I think he is going to be a Wolf for a long time. Wiggins came in from the weak side, scores, and is fouled. They're good about themselves. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins. Wow. Andrew Wiggins has 22. Boy, can he climb.
He really is.
Down and out. That's a tough shot that almost fell for Rudy Gay.
Yeah, Wiggins actually played him very well there.
Yes, he did.
Contested it, as you see Wiggins drawing some contact. No foul called there. And
it's a big move right there. Here's Martin. Nope. Wiggins. And that will do it.
Aldridge inside, so they're giving the Blazers wide open three-point shots.
Wiggins turns. That's a tough hit. We saw a lot of that the last time these teams played. He's lobbed to Lillard, broken up inside by Hamilton.
Yeah, Nick telegraphed that pass all the way.
And Levine lobs to Wiggins the other way. 5 left, so text Blazers to 90421 for your coupon from Papa Murphy's. Load at 425. Wiggins gets the bucket and the foul. He went up and under on the tune, got just enough contact as Chase Budinger will check in.
You can just see this, his eyes, man. He's ready to play.
Wiggins.
So is this guy.
Tough hit over a Flalo. Happy with the award and congratulating him before the game. That was a cool scene. As Wiggins turns and goes glass and hits Michael Holton. What do you think about the opening quarter?
30 shots tonight.
Kevin Martin gets to the foul line and rims it in.
I tell you, that's heavy. So that's an interesting question.
Innovation thanks to the ABA, who had the three-point line, dunk contest, and other things.
Yeah, when you get up around 30 attempts, that's a lot of threes.
As Budinger drives to the middle. And
TNT
have before.
TNT's turning it off tomorrow.
Yes, they are. Wiggins. Goaltend called on Myers-Leonard.
He can get up there and get it. That dunk in Brooklyn, because wow, his head was above him.
And the fans haven't gotten to see it a whole lot, but
the refs are hungry too.
Here's Wiggins, top of the key.
Now he, in the past, has taken that shot a lot. Go outside, make a three. He had a couple nice post moves in the Brooklyn game.
Budinger left wide open for 3. And that is a good point, you know, as Adam was talking about the defense in the D-League this year. I mean, not just defensively, but he's got a good sense for rebounding. We've seen Wiggins goes up and under and scores, feeling a little late.
Each and every night, spinning. Andrew Wiggins doesn't get the call. Didn't have a good game when they played here early in the season. Kobe kind of wrapped him up a little bit. Andrew Wiggins stays with it and scores.
His long-range game, I think that will be looked upon to be an area of
improvement.
There, it hit Wes in a bad place, right in the hands. And Levine goes up and throws it down.
Upon to be an area of improvement.
There, it hit Wes in a bad place, right in the hands. And Levine goes up and throws it down. So the turnover, and then the final on tax day, the 15th, against Sacramento. Wiggins in the key, and he scores. He's become very adept at creating contact in the lane and drawing free throws. He's getting aggressive, but then accelerating.
But then you throw me under the step on the gas.
Here's Wiggins with the offensive rebound and dunk, and then he gets his hands on the inbound pass, but it deflects to Dwight Bikes. Scouts get longer, harder each and every day for Julius, and a lot more smiling from the young man. Underneath, all alone, is Brown, and he scores.
That ball and looking directly at the shot clock and knowing he had to throw something up.
It's an 18-3 Laker run, but an emphatic slam by Andrew Wiggins.
Ryan Kelly that time with size advantage, but I would like to see Ryan a little deeper in that post. It's a nice stop and pullback by Andrew Wiggins.
Showing his full repertoire here tonight. Sixth best in the whole league over the last 9 games in scoring. Buttinger ahead of the pack, and they are coming back. 74-64.
That surprised you at all?
No. League this year. Kelly with 21 points. That's a new season high. His career high is 26. Levine scores. 92-75. Buttinger, good scoop shot as he went right around Ed Davis.
Yeah, first step. That's where he generally beat the defender. And chances were very slim that those two would play tonight.
Long shot and a basket for Zach LaVine. You know, it's interesting when you look at
and he's the game's leading rebounder with 9.
Efficiency. Given time, he will produce. So will that guy, but he plays a ton. Wiggins, in his 37th minute of action tonight, has 23 points. He peels himself off the deck. Wiggins, whoa! Wiggins goes in and throws it down. Boy, that was quick elevation there for the rookie.
That was nice. The youngster pay and ends up with a fall away that ends up on his wallet.
Peels himself off the deck. Wiggins, whoa! Wiggins goes in and throws it down.
And then they need someone to spell the starters.
And Bo get mad at himself. Harrison Barnes was wide open. That was a poor pass. 57. And the continuing league record in a season. Levine 3.
Very inconsistent from three-point range.
Nice.
To stay on the sideline.
Lonesome end. Very, very good.
Play on Wiggins, and a little too much contact.
The field goal and the foul, and you get an idea of the strength of it. That is not a good shot by Klay Thompson.
That's where you make a decision. Hey, 2 men around me, I give up the ball, and we'll do something else.
It feels awkward or wrong.
Exactly. Exactly.
They feed Wiggins on the post-up.
He's always under control for the most part. And he's getting more inside play as the season is worn on, which is good.
In the vicinity. And Holiday off back iron. Warriors don't mind the tempo. Wiggins challenging Bogut. Andrew Wiggins. Very impressive sequence. Curry wanted Mo Spates. Ball ricocheted off someone's foot. And Wiggins again.
He's a scorer. He's going to be a scorer for a long time. Plays bigger than his size.
And Steve Kerr is not going to be pleased with that.
And work for some shots inside.
Wiggins bottoming a 3.
Well, there's their biggest lead of the night. So sometimes that can be the 3, and the threat of it can be a detriment.
Buttinger, and he hits the triple.
Picked up last August from Cleveland.
Came in the Kevin Love trade. Levine hits another 3.
As I said, he's hot and cold. Turned 20.
He develops a jumper with the way he can dribble and attack the bucket.
That's what I'm saying.
And elevate. Oh, Wiggins, that's a big boy shot. And that's what stars do. Get on it. You want to be here for that first round series. Kevin Martin hitting a 3.
Yeah, Justin Holiday doesn't understand it. He moved without the ball when you turn your head.
Versus Memphis. And a tight one in the third down in L.A. Wiggins again.
How do you stop that shot?
And he had Draymond on him.
That's a rhetorical question.
The end of one, they were up 3. T-Wolves playing good basketball. Kevin Martin. You know he can fill it up.
He is some kind of scorer.
And Harrison speed dribbling, and Wiggins tracked him down.
And look at this.
Adrian Payne forgot the ball, but Levine didn't. ISO Wiggins against a great defender. He gave it up to Brown, and able to finish inside.
And Maurice Spates, who's yet to score in the game. Only 5 minutes playing time.
Livingston missing. Levine. Oh, man.
He's feeling it. He's one of these streaky shooters. That's what he is.
Be the 2 seed in the West. Klay Thompson is scuffling in the second half. Missing the jumper there, and Levine. You see that speed.
There is your Russell Westbrook impersonation.
To stay with it. I'll tell you right now, that last play, the San Antonio Spurs will beat you every time with that lack of awareness. And now Levine hits another corner 3.
Minnesota in a 1-point lead. Nice bounce entry. And Wiggins hammers it home on Usher. Man, oh man. Thought about going up hard against Anthony Davis, didn't he? He thought about it. He changed his mind. Eric Gordon is blocked. Yep, Wiggins got it. And he leaked out. Got to get back. So the floor space a little bit for Andrew Wiggins. Pelicans just 41% shooting. Trying to tie it. Buttinger does exactly that. Real good athlete. Played it perfect. Good pass by Anthony Davis. First triple of the night for the Pelicans on their 6th attempt. 7-0 run. Wiggins. I think they're staying out of the way a little bit more often now for the young man. I didn't see as many red jerseys jumping for that one. Right now for Quincy Pondexter. Wiggins. He's already got that. And that's a nice little jump hook. But he's already got that walk down. Walk back into a comfortable position. Inside of 10 of the shot clock for Hummel or Wiggins. Good look. Anderson with a step through action. They wanted to walk, they won't get it. Good footwork though. Nobody got back. Timeout. Monty Williams. They have to change to a 3 just to get on the floor. And one guy we haven't talked about is Minnesota's going to get a second chance opportunity in a 14-point game. And stay with play. Robbie Hummel. No, Wiggins. Was it Wiggins on the bottom?
Waiters takes it out. Martin, a little bit of contact, no whistle. Adams there for the offensive rebound. One of them coming against the Timberwolves in their last meeting in Oklahoma City. Wiggins.
Good counter. See that he didn't try to power through Morrow that time.
For Adrian Payne, it's his second. Wiggins on the baseline drills it. Just the second made bucket of the night for the rookie. In a Timberwolves uniform. 5 games in a Timberwolves uniform in this second time back. Richard dunk that the two of them shared came in New York when they had an alley-oop pass to each other in that overtime win against the Knicks. Andrew Wiggins starting his second half strong. He takes it right at the rack and one opportunity for Andrew for a half. He had 29 in the first half of that loss against the Pacers the other night when he scored 54 in the game. Andrew Wiggins, strong take on the baseline.
To me, that might be able to happen. I don't know. I'm bringing the heat, though.
I want to see.
I'm going to bring my own glove, too.
I want to see the gun on that. Adrian Payne drilling it.
I really don't even care what happens. I mean, I don't. If I throw it to the backstop, so be it.
Wiggins off the feed from Levine. Wanted the foul call. Won't get it, but does get the bucket.
He's back in the mix for New Orleans, too, Dave.
He's certainly going to be needed for the Pelicans if they're going to do anything in the playoffs. Levine, and there it is, Jim. Levine now with 10 points in the game, so he will finish the season in double-figure scoring.
And things kind of fell apart. And that should have been a right-handed hammer right down the middle. Zach Levine knocks down the triple. But the win total goes in Oklahoma City's favor. Of course, this is a different team now than I'm sure, of a lot of those matchups where they had some success. But how about that play by Westbrook? Amazing. I don't know. I'm not a mathematician, but well, Swanee work on that one. Ooh. Andrew Wiggins was getting ready to throw it in McGary's face.